Yeah, we're live. Hey, welcome to the live stream. Ah, what to talk about today? I don't know if y'all saw the thumbnail I had for this from today or not, but it's one of those things that just another broken part. Something else I got to get fixed. So yeah, we got somebody in here. I don't know who it is, but hey, how's it going? I sent my link out to a few people, so if they can figure it out and get it working, great. Hopefully they'll join me up here on this panel. Uh, but I'm not throwing the link up onto the chat tonight for reasons. In a minute, he said. Okay, cool. But anyway, it's only you. What's up, Dale? Well, it says there's two people in here, so there might be somebody else. Anyway, if you saw the thumbnail for tonight's video, that is actually the intercooler from the Whipple, and it does have holes in it. It's cracked in multiple places, it looks like. But they're down inside between the fins, so fixing it would probably be a nightmare. So we'll figure it out. Three people in here now. Hopefully the link works. Keith said it wasn't working for him earlier, or Salty did. So I don't know. It worked on my phone. I tried it. I have it here, and I clicked on it. And it took me right in. What's up, Mike? You out on the road right now, Mike? I know you were home this week or this weekend because I saw the new tires you got on your car. Those are nice. It's a good thing those didn't fall apart when you were driving down a Ford Takeover. Oh, you're at home. That's good. Taking some time off. I'm at home, but yeah, because it's nighttime. Always at home at night. Oh well, you're here. You're just not here. Let me see something. Let me find this. Try this one. Let's paste. See if this works. Send it to your text. See if that works. I know when I get it in Messenger and I click on it from Messenger, I actually have to like click another link after that to take it somewhere else because it won't work out of Messenger very well. But in text, it should just take you straight to the website. I had to send it in text to a couple people since they're not in the Messenger chat anymore anyway. Yeah. It's not good water for the grass. It really isn't. So you made it home. Well, that's good. I made it home at about 3 o'clock. Pardon me while I yawn. So, it's not your grass hole with it. What's up, T? You know what? I did not send you one yet. In case you wanted to join tonight, give me 1 second. I'm kind of slow. Well, if I could type, I could find you. There we are. 476 miles. That's a long drive. To B to the Q. Oh, B to the B to the Q. Got it. Took me a second to read that right. It was like B2, B2. I'm a little slow. Really? You're yawning, yet you want me to let you out. The looks I get from this dog. You could see it. It'd break your heart almost. And sometimes she'll put her head down on the couch, just put her head down and look up at me. And it's just that sad eye. But she knows it doesn't really work on me like it does mom. What? Oh, let's see what we got here. What's up, T?
What's up, players from the Himalayas?
Hold on. Do I not have my volume up? Hold on. I had my volume all the way down. I couldn't hear you.
That's okay, young fella. How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Good. Good, yeah.
I'm just dealing with a crazy dog. Here, we'll look at the dog.
Oh, the dog's going nuts.
She just wants me to. They've been out most of the day and the evening, and she wants to go out again.
Oh, wow. Must be a nice night out and a lot cooler up there, huh?
Well, it's cooler than it has been, but it's still not. I wouldn't call it cool. It's 80 degrees with 56% humidity outside. But inside it is 74 with 47% humidity. So the humidity has actually gone up since I was out there earlier.
Yeah, it's gone down here a lot.
Yeah, it was in the 80s and 90s percent like the last couple days before. But this morning, oh my God, about 7 o'clock this morning, it was so nice outside. I wish I hadn't been at work. I would have been sitting out on my back porch with my wife drinking coffee, watching the dogs play.
Drinking beers?
No, I'd have been drinking coffee. I drink coffee in the morning.
Oh, with bourbon in it?
No, just straight up coffee.
Dang.
I used to do the whole bourbon and whiskey and coffee thing, but I realized it gave me kind of a all day long semi hangover, even without getting drunk. Like it just wore me out. It just didn't work out for me. So I quit doing that years ago.
I hear you. I hear you, my man.
Used to be what I'd do on the weekends. I'd make coffee in the morning, throw a little bit of whiskey or Jameson's in it. Sometimes a little cream to go with it because that's really good. I used to drink those all the time when I was in Germany.
Yeah. You know what's not bad, Pinks? I don't know if you've ever tried it before, but there's a couple people out there making it. It's a bourbon cream.
Yeah, never tried it.
I put that in like chocolate, not chocolate milk, but hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Man, out camping, shit, too easy.
Okay, so Bama said he can't get on either. Huh.
It's because Bama's a squirrel.
I wonder if it's my link.
Your link worked just fine for me when you sent it.
Yeah. Well, I sent it in the text, but sometimes from Messenger it doesn't work. So I'm gonna send it to him in text. See if that helps.
There you go.
If I can remember his name, I know it. Where is it? Come on. Oh wait, do I have his phone number? Oh wait.
Just look for Goober.
I found it. I had it under his first name. I just automatically start typing in last names.
You got Salty's under 4-inch?
No, I actually have his under his name.
No, nice.
I'm a nice guy. I mean, everybody's under their names, and if I'm not sure, I'll sometimes add maybe their screen name on to the end of it. Yeah, but generally it's just under their names. My brain has to like convert things in my head.
Got to do some conversions.
Yeah, it's not like math, but I have to remember names to usernames.
Yes, sir. Hey there, Dales. How you doing today, there, young feller? I have all you guys listed in my phone under
By your screen names. Hey, sometimes that's what works for you, you know.
your porn names.
It's fine by me.
It's me. It's me. It's
There he
Ernest
is.
T.
Yep, it's Bama.
There
It's
he
Ernest
is.
T.
Ernest.
Straight up Bama. Oh, funk.
What up, gentlemen?
So
Ooh.
I'm just enjoying a nice light beer again.
So T, you sucking down some eggs or what? Is he muted?
No.
Michelob Ultra.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that you were eating?
Oh, no. Man, I don't know. I kind of broke protocol. I haven't eaten anything bad in like a week. So I got Crystal Burger and they had cheese chili tots.
Stop barking.
Oh my God, them damn things are like crack cocaine.
Go.
No, I thought maybe you was talking about a ex-girlfriend.
Go.
Oh, negatory. Ghost Rider. Negatory.
Is that her in the background barking?
That's Pink's dog.
I
That was my German Shepherd.
know that I was messing with T.
She's barking. I couldn't hear you because I had a dog barking in my ear. So,
Yeah, he said you had to. What did you say? T, you had to eat unhealthy. I said, what? An ex-girlfriend?
Yeah. So I put up the new lights out here, and it actually doesn't show up very well on camera, but that whole yard, I can see the whole yard.
Oh yeah.
Put up a bunch of lights.
Now I see that. Where's the door at?
Because this thing right here, the door's right there.
Right there. Okay.
Right there.
Oh
Because
man,
this thing
Dale.
is coming down this week.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if y'all can tell, but see how it's dipped in right there?
Yes.
Yeah.
The paint's all bubbled up, and if you go touch it, you can tell it's pretty much not wood anymore. And it's like that all over it.
So what you gonna do?
Table, really. So it's gonna be
Metal
fun.
roof on it.
It's huge. It's 40 feet long and 15 feet wide.
Go get some metal. Put a metal roof on it.
I would, except it's falling apart.
Oh, even the post.
Oh yeah, yeah. The poster is about the strongest thing on it, and I don't trust them either.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
what you gonna do?
Car problems that were fixed it.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that, Dale.
Oh yeah, that does suck.
That's
I'm
a
working on
miserable.
car problems myself, so I understand. Oh, Daniel Barry, how's it going?
I'm
So
so,
Pete, you gonna take that down? What you gonna do with it next?
I'm gonna build half of it, or like 20 feet wide. I'm gonna build a covered deck out there, or covered porch. It's actually covered. It won't be quite as tall as that because I want it to come underneath the eave. Maybe I don't know. I gotta look into that. If I can put gutters on if I can get gutters on and pipe them out somewhere, then I don't have to bring it under the eave, and I don't have to make it so low because that'll make it kind of low, and it'll block those lights off. But the thing is, if I do that, I can actually at that point move the lights out to the front of it. No big deal.
well, Dale, I'm like Jay-Z. I got 99 problems and cars ain't one. Hit me.
Yeah. Oh man. I wish I had no problems with my cars right now, but
Yeah, I feel your pain.
I've got one car with a hole in the engine block. I got another car with the supercharger messed up, and I can't drive it without it, and the clutch. And then I've got the truck that's missing, and the missing's getting to where I can notice it while I'm driving it. So
Damn.
yeah, it's not getting better.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a hole everywhere but the block. Knocking on wood.
And then yeah, I need to get that engine fixed in the truck. but I can't afford it right now.
What's
So,
going on with that, Pinks? Is it code compression?
no. It's lost compression. Yeah, it doesn't have very good compression, but it's just one cylinder's got a mess, and I'm not sure if it's a tulip valve or a problem with the piston. I haven't had time to check it. And, anytime I get home with it, it's already hot. I can't work on it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
And I can't bring it into the garage right now because the
Garage is full.
garage is full of other
Yep.
broken cars. I do need to get the oil changed on it soon. Do that.
Hello, everybody in the chat.
I have to take it somewhere and just have them change the oil because I don't really have a good place to do it out here.
I found it, Pinks, with these cars that are 10 quarts of oil.
Yeah.
It is so much easier to take it to the dealership and get it done because I don't have to fool around with recycling 10 quarts of oil.
Oh, I got no problem with recycling oil. I've been doing that for years, and I have enough storage capacity to hold about, I don't know, 20 gallons or more of oil.
Yeah. I had storage, but it was just a pain in the dick to get rid of it.
Oh no, any of the parts stores around here do recycling.
Yeah. Not
All of
around where I used to live.
Yeah, I like that because all the O'Reillys, all the AutoZones, and a couple other places all do the oil recycle, and they're all pretty close.
Oh, that's
Not
nice.
as close as my old place, because my old place, I had an AutoZone a couple blocks up the street, and then I had an O'Reilly's about 6 blocks down the street, and their O'Reilly's had an oil return that was outside, so you
Nice.
could just go up there and dump.
You
Nice.
go late at night and take a piss in it.
Nah, wouldn't do that. It's kind of high up.
Well, you're talking.
I used to have a lady friend in Georgia. That's all I used to treat her like that. I would just dump and go.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
right.
see, that's why you're in Panama City eating tater tots.
Right.
All my exes live in Texas. That's
Chili-
why.
Chili cheese tots.
Panama
Yeah,
City?
some crap.
Okay, nothing.
Well, Pinks, did it cool off for you today? Because it cooled off down here. I was so happy.
How much did it cool off there, though? It's supposed to warm back up again a little bit this weekend.
Yeah, I know it will. I know it will. But I think we're supposed to get rain quite a bit this weekend.
It shows me getting rain tonight and not again until I think Monday or Tuesday.
It looked like rain here all day, Bama, but the skies kept closed.
I do like that this morning though. The cloud, there was a light cloud cover in the morning, and it was like 72 degrees, and there was a nice breeze blowing. It was so freaking nice outside, but I was at work, so I didn't get to enjoy it.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is, I got a limb across the street, pecan tree, and the limb's hanging by a thread, and I'm wanting to cut it down.
Yeah.
And the wind has not stopped blowing, and I guarantee that the last 2.5 weeks. And I'm not standing on that son bitch cutting it.
Why
Hell
not?
no.
Because I ain't 20 no more. I'm 60.
Yeah. And what was the name? What was the name of this stream? Did you read it?
Which one?
The name of the stream.
The name of the stream there, Poppy.
It's right up at the top corner for me, at least. I don't know about for you.
Oh, I didn't see it. You talking to me or?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Well, hold on. Let me look.
I left it open to interpretation at the end there, but yeah, Murphy's Law happens to be all at the same time.
That's right. I forgot.
If it can go bad, it will go bad.
Yeah.
I know when I was in the infantry, we had this list of Murphy's Laws of the infantry, and one was you are not Superman.
Yeah. Well, you are at 20, but you ain't at 60.
No, I mean
Well, you think you are.
when a bullet flies at you, you're not quite Superman anymore.
Oh hell no! I just shoot back and run like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's like we say. We don't say, "Hey, man, sure is a nice quiet day around here. And
Yeah.
then the next thing you know, here it goes out the
That's
window.
like working in an ER and saying that, or working in
Yeah.
a restaurant saying that. Oh,
Uh-huh.
I remember one night we're talking, and my boss' name was Mike, and this is back at a restaurant in my high school, and he's like, "Oh, it's been pretty quiet tonight, so I'm just gonna let such and such go home, right?" So it just left me and Leroy back there in the kitchen.
Yeah.
We had one of the worst rushes on a Monday night that we'd ever had that night, and it about killed us because
Huh.
I was having to wash dishes, bust tables, and cook and prepare plates and and the place was packed. It was like a regular Saturday night.
Yeah,
Like
that's
somebody's giving something away for free.
And that's what happens. That's what happened when he let two people go home for the night.
yeah, and that's funny. You said that with Murphy's Law because all this week, both the boss man has been gone. I've been there by myself. I've been in the flavor room every day this week
Yeah.
with problems.
Huh.
So you think about it.
Yeah, Murphy's Law. And it's just like, when I took that Whipple apart, which was real fun to do because there's one bolt that you can't get to with the supercharger in the car unless you bend a piece of metal out of the way. So I said, I'm not taking the whole thing out. So I bent the piece of metal out of the way. I'm just hoping I can bend it back nicely. It's covered anyway. You won't see it when I get everything back in there because I took the K member off the top, the built-in one. Although I may not put that back in. It's just weight. I don't need it. I do not run a watt box, and I don't have a 2-valve Mustang. I had a watt box on my current Mustang at one point, but I got rid of it. And I'm answering somebody in the chat. I got rid of the watt box, and I now have a 2-step. It works much better. The watt box, I got the watt box still. I haven't sold it. I need to sell it.
Talk to you for the shit.
What?
He said he's got me as an old motherfucker.
Yeah, he might. You never know.
So you got a watt box, to do Robert out back, tutti fruity. Oh, Rudy. Tutti fruity. A watt bop a do a bop bamboo.
I don't remember the last time I had a 2-valve Mustang. It's been a while. Been a long while.
Found some.
What year was the last 2-valve?
Oh shit.
97?
I was gonna say 99. I thought, but
Was it 99?
I thought it was 99. I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't have an auto. None of my cars are automatics. If you've seen one on my channel, it was not my car. My wife had automatics, but hers were V6s, and they did not have watt boxes on them. And 04 was the last? Okay. I couldn't remember. And I think the last of the modulars we had was either an 02 or an 04. I don't remember. And that was my wife's, but it was a V6. So it didn't count. It was a V6 automatic.
So he was saying 04?
Yeah. Oh, so
Yeah.
I like that. I like that handle. Oh, so humble.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah.
I had a major. He came through the gates last week. He goes, "How you doing today?" I said, "You know me, sir. Too blessed to be stressed." He goes, "I'm going to take that with me, man. Thank you. I needed that today."
I guess
So,
just
yeah.
keep talking. I will be right back. I'm just going to grab
Yeah,
another
ain't no problem. Ain't nothing but a thing. Chicken wing on the string. Me and Bam, I hold it down. You know what I mean? Shit. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. When me and Bama's in the house, gonna be quiet like a mouse.
You know, T, I got the TV back up in the shop, and that damn Avatar. I'm gonna change that damn thing. I'm gonna cry every time I look at it.
Yeah, I can understand, Bam. You know what's crazy, y'all? So I had a dog 23 years ago, and I'm moving everything out of my storage, but I have a little ceramic Rottweiler. Man, I pulled that. I was rewrapping it, putting the bubble wrap around it. Man, I started bawling like a baby. I
Mine
miss
is
those
2-year-old
dogs.
dog.
I miss that old dog.
Yeah, I remember. That's my old dog too. She's only been gone like just over
Yeah.
a year now.
So I know what you mean, Bama, by you see something like that, it just makes you want to cry like that. I actually did. I broke down.
So you got
Yeah.
your car in the shop right now?
Hey, man.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, let me show you right here. I got the TV on all up. I got to do my electrical now.
Uh oh,
Yeah.
full screen, full screen. Gotta yell it like Sublime. Full screen, full screen.
You stuck that tear down now?
Yeah,
Oh,
she's up, but I got my brother's bringing me a 65 we're going to put up there.
what
Oh,
size
so
is
humble.
that one?
If you're
That's
out,
a 50.
Uh,
I think Oh So Humble's getting out of here. If you are, my friend, have a blessed and wonderful night. And if you can't be good, don't get caught.
hey, take it easy, Oso.
Yeah, stay away from these girlfriends.
Hey, you know what Oso means in Spanish? Bear.
Really?
Yeah, Oso.
Oh my
Man, there
God.
was a big ass black bear came out the woods the other day, and it was coming towards the guard shack. And the one guy was like, "Man, what are we gonna do?" I said, "Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you see me fighting the bear, help the bear. I'm gonna get you a bearskin rug, take home with you."
Black bear?
Big old blackie, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not brave enough. I'm sorry. Bears are ferocious animals.
So was T when you piss him off.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you got down here in the South, black bears don't quite get that big unless
no,
you find an old one.
I haven't seen one around here in a while, or not since the last time I saw a bear down here was back in '94.
Well, you got them dogs too, Pink. Them dogs will help keep them away.
Well, that, and I don't have any real woods around me. You see woods behind my house there in the back, but there's houses right on the other side of that. It's just another road and then more houses.
I understand.
Yeah, it is kind of odd that the black bears don't get that big down here. I'm not sure if it's the heat or the food or what.
Food.
Probably a little bit of combination of both.
And too many hunters.
Yeah, well, I know a lot of hunters, but I don't know none of them that hunt bear.
Yeah, you got to pay for that tag anyway to get a bear. But if I was
Now,
a bear, I wouldn't do it down here.
now, deer and gator, that's a different story.
Gator.
Gator.
I don't hunt gators. I play with them.
Hey, Pinks, I gotta send you that picture. We had an alligator out on the flight line. Dude came
Really?
out of these containment ponds. I guess he was going from pond to pond trying to find food. Dude was out on the flight line, rolling across the flight line.
Oh wow!
They're
Hello,
like,
Mr. Mach 1.
What's
Welcome.
going
"Oh,
on,
Yeah,
lady?
boy." They go, Hessler, go get it. You're a redneck. I said, shit. I have me a brand new pair of boots. I come back here. I don't know if the commander be too happy. New guy out here killing a gator on the flight line.
Yeah.
Usually, if you got a gator going from one pond to another, either it's drying up or there's a bigger one kicking its ass out.
I think it's drying up. Like I said, there's sediment ponds that they're building because it's so much construction. And he's going pond to pond trying to find a home.
Yeah, we had one about, what was it, 2 months ago, I guess it was, across the road, right down from the house, going to the cypress pond because the ditches done ran out of water.
Yeah. I hear you.
But I didn't talk to him. I just let him go.
Well, I got to tell you, man, I shot me a black bear when I was about 22 years old. I got it wrapped up around here somewhere. But I couldn't find its tongue. I lost its tongue.
Well, I'm going to stay away from that one.
No, seriously.
No, I talked the tongue part, sir.
Oh, yeah, no, I lost it, man.
Oh, I believe you.
Jesus Christ, cats. My cats are doing like 500 miles an hour through here right now.
That's that
Yeah,
catnip.
man. Shot that old black bear. The only thing I did was piss him off, so I had to shoot him again. And then when he dropped like a big old bowl of jelly. He just kind of bounced all over the place.
How heavy
Oh,
was
yeah.
it? Remember?
300. He's over 300 pounds.
Jesus. How'd you move that thing out of there?
Oh, I had help.
I guess I could help do something like that too, but now I couldn't even think about moving something that heavy.
No, they got special equipment. You can get it now.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'd ever go hunt it. I don't think I'd ever really go hunt a bear because I'm not a big fan of the meat.
I like the meat, but it's greasy. So you got to cook it. You got to cook it where that grease drains off of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like sausage made out of bear. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Dairy sausage.
Yeah, I like venison for sure. Venison chili.
Oh,
Some summer sausage. Oh, hell yeah.
It
We used
don't
to go
matter
up
what
there.
kind of sausage it is. Salty will throw it right down his throat.
Oh,
Yeah,
he can take it.
he deep throat that. But you know, we'd go up north, and my uncle, his buddies, you know, they were vegetarians, and they'd bring like they'd eat like salmon and stuff like that, though, right? And they'd bring that salmon up there, and he'd cook that bear meat right on top of them. Get that bear grease all over that salmon.
Yeah.
That kind of ruined salmon a little bit, wouldn't it?
Huh?
Wouldn't that just kind of kill the flavor of the salmon?
Actually, they never complained.
Really? No,
Yeah.
I wonder. Huh. I love salmon, but I'm no pescatarian. I'm gonna eat meat.
I got a recipe where I smoke it and turn it into a dip. Oh man, it's so good.
Oh, salmon dip, yeah.
Oh yeah, I can turn it hot. I can make it medium. I mean, it's really good.
Our shop supervisor Dan, back at my old place where I used to work, he used to bring. He'd bring in smoked salmon. He'd bring in salmon dip he made. It was really good. And then he'd also bring in the best, in my opinion, one of the best parts of smoked salmon. It's right behind the gills there. Or not right in front of the gills, like between the gill and the head.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what it's called, but oh my God, it's some of the best meat. It is really good.
I don't know. I usually just smoke the whole thing. So
well, he did too, but he'd sell the other stuff or he'd keep it for himself. He'd bring that in and share it with everybody in the shop, which was pretty good, but it was really good. So
my brother does this thing that he learned up in Alaska, and from one of the Eskimo tribes up there. They take it out of saplings and make like a lattice board and weave it in between each other on a bigger stick, and they stick it in. They put the salmon in there, weave it in, juniper and some other stuff. They stick it above the fire in the ground. They call it kite cooking. The natives call it kite. They call it kite cooking now, and it cooks it so damn good. It's like freaking amazing.
I was fine until you said juniper.
That juniper is really, really strong on there, but it's good.
I'm allergic to juniper, so.
Oh, you are?
There's a reason I can't drink gin.
That's why you can't. I was going to say you can't drink gin if that's.
I love gin. It is one of my favorite alcohols. But
yeah,
it gives me really, really bad headaches. Like, don't have
yeah,
to
but
drunk.
Pink's a head like that ought to ache.
Yeah.
It's like a Jim Beam. It'll give anybody a headache.
I used to drink gin and tonics, and I used to almost always drink them when I was flying. And I always thought that it was giving me like really bad, weird hangovers because I drink them on an airplane. So, because if you get dehydrated on the airplane. So I thought it was just because of the airplanes. Then I decided to buy some and start drinking them at home one time. And it happened to me there too, and I wasn't even heavy for it. And I was like, okay. And then I looked into it and found out, and I already knew I was allergic to juniper. I just didn't realize that gin was made from juniper. And then I found out, and it kind of struck me. And I'm like, that's why. It's the oils from the juniper getting to me.
Pinks, they do make some gin out of some other stuff these days.
It tastes like crap.
Does it?
It tastes like crap.
Okay.
Yes, I don't like juniper, but I like the taste of it. How's that? I don't like the smell of it. Like when it's blooming, like the actual plant. It bothers me, and it was so much hell when I had the juniper out in front of my old house, and I ripped it all out, and I was in pain for days.
Wow.
Oh yeah, my skin was broken out and just felt like crap. and that was not fun. But I got rid of it. Made a nice little front yard, smoothed it out. So I was able to get that trailer of mine up into my front yard.
Hell yeah. Where'd Salty go? Get us some chili cheese tots.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Where's Sublime?
I don't know. I sent him the link too.
Man, some blizzies out
So
there.
I got the word, or at least I read the final reply today from this StreamYard. And they're like, well, if you post it publicly, you know, that's nothing we can do. I was like, yeah, but I banned them. Your shit's supposed to work to stop it. You know?
What happened?
Oh, I had some people that DOSed me last week.
Oh yeah.
And I banned them, and they were able to come right back into the basement.
Oh, you can't ban those guys.
Yeah, well, no, you should be able to, because you
Yeah,
have
you
to
can't ban those
authenticate
guys.
to be able to get in. But they're faking the whole thing, and they were coming back in with the same authentication, same names. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
you
oh,
can't. I'm just telling you, you can't ban those guys.
Yeah, just one after another. There's a bunch of them.
Oh yeah, you can't ban those guys. And the more you try to ban them, the more they come back.
well, we just shut it. We shut the stream down. So I had about an hour stream before that happened. It was just getting good, and that happened. And I was like, you guys suck. Why do you do this? Let me find where you live. Why don't you tell me where you live? If you want to come in there and do that to me, give me your address so I can come and bother you. You know?
Yeah.
Turn about fair play. That's what they should do. Then I'd go to their house and bother them.
No, they was in their mama's basement.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's people like that just irritate the piss out of me. But
that's right. That bump in the middle of the night could be me.
Yeah.
except usually if it's a bump in the middle of the night, I fell down and you don't have to worry about it.
Like
Well, if it's small,
Tripped over.
it was healthy.
pigs
I
fall
fell
down, bump his head.
But if I fall down and I fall into your house, I'm probably coming through the wall. So
Oh, hey, let's rewind a bit and let's go back to when you were showing your thing and the E, maybe going under the E. Can you do me a favor, stay off the ladder? Because I remember you missing about 3 steps and coming down and hitting your hip.
Yeah.
yeah, that happened Saturday morning. I think
Again?
that was. No, that's when it happened.
Oh,
Yeah,
was
yeah.
that recent?
Yeah. Yeah, it just happened at the beginning of this last weekend. I'm still sore from that.
Holy guacamole,
But
boy.
my leg is getting better, and I figured out why my right leg was starting to hurt so much, because I've been out there kicking the soccer ball for my dog. And I've been using my leg more than usual, plus all the up and down ladders I did.
Yes.
So I'll be doing it again this weekend. It can only get better. I've already got a plan now on how I'm going to move that pergola away from the house to be able to knock it down. Because I can't knock it down this close to the house. The back legs will hit the house.
Right.
And I don't want them tearing up my house. I just need to get it away.
Copy.
I have a plan. I don't know if it'll work, but I have a plan.
Oh,
Say it was a good plan.
well, hate it when a good plan comes together.
Yeah. So I've hired the A team.
I feel you.
Too bad, I think half of them are dead.
Oh, yeah, that's sad. But have you guys seen Ruger reintroduce the Mini 14
Yeah.
in the A team configuration without the auto switch?
Really?
Yes, way too cool. They're about $1,000, but it is just like if you were to jump out of a black van and Mr.
And
Mach
never
1
hit
was
anybody?
Mr. Mach 1 was to jump out of a van in the front seat with some gold chains on, and then you got Bama acting all crazy like Murdoch. Yep.
And I'm face man then, I guess, at that point.
Yeah, you be
No.
face.
Now I can talk. Now I can talk to all you deep throat fuckers.
Not in the face. Not in the face.
You're the only. Salty, you act like
What's
you
going
out
on,
there.
Salty?
Salty acts like
Oh,
he's
man,
out
I'm
there
tired.
cutting grass. He's over there swallowing caca.
What's up, fellas? Been a long day, dude.
Yeah, me too. I got up and went to work this morning and then came home. Long day.
Hey, I'm
I
all
took
right.
the week off.
Well, hell yeah. Now that's the way to do it there, Mr. Gary.
Well, I was down in Kentucky Monday.
Were you?
Yeah.
Where were you in Kentucky?
Good old Letcher County, southeastern Kentucky.
I don't know
Nice.
what's down there.
Hazard, Jenkins, Heyman, Whitesburg, Seco.
I mean, were you down there for family or just vacation?
My dad wanted to take a trip down there one last time and see the graves and stuff down there.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Well, look,
Hampton County.
I don't know what your old man is saying one last time. One last time this year. You'll go see
Well,
him
you
next
know,
year.
but I just let him talk.
I understand.
He asked me to take him, I take him.
That's right.
I can dig it, but you tell him your buddy T says you're too damn ornery to go anywhere. We'll be seeing the same shit next year, so stop playing.
So, listen to this shit. So we're driving, we're coming back down the road, and he goes, "Yeah, son, I got a girl, boy. She really gives a good head job." I said, "Dad," and he wouldn't stop talking about it. Finally, I said, "You know what? You just need to shut up."
That's too funny.
That's the conversations you'll remember, buddy.
Oh,
Those
hey.
ones I don't want to remember.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you're going to probably be the only guy that can actually tell people that his dad was still getting a blowjob at fucking 90-something years old.
Yeah, no shit. You win. Hey, did
Yes,
you
right.
check to make sure your ST wasn't part of the recall?
Right?
No, I was asking if you checked it or not.
Oh no, I haven't. Matter of fact, I got to tell her about it.
Yeah, my wife told me about it, and I looked. It was like I was like, well, it doesn't. It's not our edge because we're a 2.0, so we're fine. It's the STs. It's the STs. It's the two. What is it? The 2.7 and the 3.0 engines.
But they usually send a notification through the mail, but we haven't got anything.
I know they usually do, but sometimes they can be a little late on those.
What's the recall supposed to be about?
Valves, bad valves that can break off and fall into the
Oh,
engine.
shit. Now, that ain't good.
Yeah, I've heard that.
But
Yeah,
it's
that's
only a certain amount. It's only so many of them. It's from like one period, but I didn't see. I could find any VIN number lookups or anything to find any dates. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just released.
Man, what y'all think about Ken's latest video, boy? He's got that car flying, don't he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Got that
I
something
haven't
down
seen
in the. He got
I
that something
have
down in
recall on
the. Got
my
it down
end.
in the teens.
Yeah, my Edge had a recall, but they came and fixed it on a mobile service. They came out and fixed it and gave us free wiper blades.
Ooh.
Damn, they need to do that. It's about time for me to change my wiper blades. They need to come out here and do that shit for me.
Well, they were going to do that
Time
for
for you to
mine,
change
but
your
then I looked
O-ring.
at them and went, they look too new, so they can change them.
Change my O-ring. Go fuck yourself.
Hey, Gary,
Yeah.
There was
when
a
sorry, Pink, when Pinks was asking you that question because you was talking about your past, and you thought he said STDs.
Yeah.
STDs.
That's exactly what I thought.
That's what I thought. I was like, what?
Hey, Mr.
Well, I was
Mark
asking about his STDs if you got them checked out.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Mr. Mach 1 does not want to talk about his dad and this amazing head job and STDs all in the same sentence, y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he's sitting there telling me, he goes, that girl tells me that I got a perfect head on my Peter. And I said, well, good for you. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, hey, dude, you should have said some bullshit like, yeah, Dad. Well,
He
the
says,
apple
like,
don't
sometimes,
fall-
son, he goes, sometimes, son, when I get hard, I got to go over and get it taken care of.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
right,
Okay,
that's right.
it's time to stop that then.
Hey, what's going on, Sublime? Hey, we got
What's up?
Carmine in the house, too.
What's up, Carmine? What's up,
Like
Sublime?
father, like son.
There's that damn bully.
I didn't see the chat, so what's
Funky's
up,
not here.
Carmine? Nobody said nothing about Funky.
What's up,
No, Bama said there's the damn bully. I said Funky's not here.
I don't have
Oh.
Funky's phone number, so I can't.
No, Carmine popped in and said, good evening, all.
What's
But
up,
I-
Bobbyist?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh my
I
god.
gotta check on my dogs. I'll be right back, guys.
What's up,
Big
car
old-
Bobbyist? Just listening to Salty and how he loves to slob on the knobbyists.
Oh. Nah, I'll tell you what, dude. There's
That
no
ain't
way.
nothing but the obvious.
There's no way I could be a truck driver
What up,
anymore,
Mike?
dude.
So,
That damn,
guys,
that long drive about killed me today.
Place Garage.
how you doing?
Hey, hola, ¿cómo está, Miguel? ¿Eso está bien, mi amigo?
What's up, Dale?
Oh, me,
Yeah, he's got his underwear on.
That's right. Well, that's one of Mach 1's rules. And Tank's rules. You gotta be wearing drawers to be in the stream. If you're not, you're gonna get canceled. You know what he mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got
don't free
time to
Willie.
play. If you ain't free ball and you got free balling it today.
No free
What's up,
Willie.
Mike?
How you guys doing?
What's up, Mike?
Good,
We
Miguel.
do.
Praise the Lord.
Again,
Hey,
Mike.
So listen, tell me if I'm stupid, crazy, or both. But
No.
Yes.
so there's a
Both.
2013 Boss 302. It's got 80,000 miles on it. They want 28,000 for it.
No
Nope.
way.
Nope.
No
No
way.
way. Way
No
too many
way.
miles.
Then
Way
I
too many
found
miles.
way too many miles.
Yeah,
Way
I
too
did
many
it
miles.
next
Hell
month.
yeah.
Next month.
You
Hold,
got to
hold
Damn
remember,
right.
it's hard miles of someone beating the piss out of it.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Now, before you guys jump the gun here, you got to remember it's a numbers car. And another thing is, does it have a salvage title?
No. And if you do remember, the Roadrunner motor's got forged pistons and rods.
They do.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still, it's.
I don't think it's too much money myself, but
And
How
then
many
I could
miles
buy
was it? I didn't hear that.
80,000?
80,000 miles, 29,
80?
20, yeah, 80, 28,000 bucks. And
No.
I could buy that.
Nope.
And there's a little Tacoma pickup truck. I could get that, and that would equal about what I got now for a payment.
If it was a
So-
Laguna Seca, maybe, but not a regular one. No.
see,
So-
you guys better check your prices on those bosses.
I
Oh,
know
you-
my prices on
What
those.
boss was it?
Yeah, you know you brought. When's the last time you bought one, Sublime?
Oh, here we
I
go.
haven't bought one, but I remember people talking about pricing on them. I priced them when I freaking went to go look for the Roush,
Boss,
Okay.
and they were
listen,
selling for that money with low miles back then. They got to be higher
And,
now.
and what happened to the prices since then?
Biden.
They went up, but they're starting to come back down. I'm seeing.
Hang on a second. But let me tell you something. He knows, but the thing about it is that prices were different then. They're way higher now than they was then.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will agree with that.
So I'm going to compare it to the 0304 Cobra Market because I'm obsessed with that car.
What year is it, T? Is it 12 or 13?
it's a
13.
13.
So
Okay.
I would say that the prices definitely went up on those, but it's been getting pretty soft. For 24 grand, you can get a Cobra with 60,000 miles on it, and now you get a Terminator. Now, granted, everybody here would say, except for me, that the Boss is a better car in a million ways. Personally, I'd take the Terminator, but
The
just
Terminator
price.
2003 and 2004, though. The Boss is 12 and 13. So there's a huge difference, Mike.
Okay, so here's
Oh,
one
there
with
is a huge
29,000 miles on it.
But
They want
but
33,000. So
one vehicle I'm obsessed over, the other one I'm not. So that's all I'm saying. Not
I
that
don't
the
know.
Boss is a bad car. To me, and hopefully Brailsford isn't hearing this because I'll feel bad if he is.
I wouldn't.
I don't. It's a nice car, but it's not. It doesn't hit to me. To me, it's a nice car, but to me,
Good
it's
thing.
not. It's not in the league that what Coletti built. To me, what Coletti built and just what that car means to me makes it more valuable.
So, like
I don't
I
know.
said,
Is
the
Steve
thrill-
looking at it?
the
I don't know. Is
13's
that the one?
the 13's the better of the Boss 302s. All right.
Yep.
And then so the average price on those cars are anywhere from 25,000 to 44,000.
So
just
that
depending on the
right there
mileage.
was the lowest price one I could find.
Huh?
That 80,000 mile, 29.9, lowest price one I found it.
But that's what I'm
Is there a white
saying.
one?
So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one then.
Yeah, there's another one with 29,000 though. That's only $33,000 or 34,000.
Oh, I'd take that in a heartbeat.
well, no, here's one with
Yeah.
28,000 miles on it right here for 28,000. Oh, I'm sorry, that's just a GT EcoBoost. Or that's just an EcoBoost. But
Yeah.
like I says, the Boss Mustang is going anywhere between $25,000 and $44,000,
Yeah.
depending on the miles and such.
Let's see. Out of
I-
the 12 I found, the highest priced one is 43.5
So
or 46.
anyhow, Mike's Garage, let me explain something to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you ready for this?
I'm standing.
He had a
Go ahead.
2003 fucking Cobra. In 2000 and I can't remember what it was, but I sold that car for $25,000 back then.
No,
Yeah, the
So
Cobras
excuse me, Mike, I don't know what I'm talking about.
I never said you knew it. You didn't know it.
Well, I'm just letting you know, dude. Back then, I sold that car for $25,000.
All that I'm saying, to me, the 0304 Mach 1, which is right here, and the Boss, they are a little bit better than the GT, but they're not anything super special. The Cobra,
What, the
to
Boss?
me,
The
was
Boss
super
is a fucking
special.
track weapon, dude. That's what it was built for.
I think it's a very nice car. Is it a GT 350? No. The GT 350 is a badass vehicle.
But they wasn't making those in 13 though.
But if you're talking
When they
about
start
a track
making the
car,
GT350, the GT350 didn't come out to 15, right?
Correct.
but if we're talking about a track vehicle,
16.
the GT 350 is
Was it 15?
16.
Yes.
16?
15. 15.
I thought they came out in 16.
Somebody look it up.
I
I'm
know
almost
it sounds
positive.
like
It was the
I'm
first
speaking
year of
out of my
the two.
ass, and I am speaking out of my ass, but this is just my opinion. No facts behind it.
For me, I would never buy a Terminator. That's just me. I don't like the New Edge, so I'd never own one. But the
Understood?
Boss, I like the Bosses. I do. I
See,
like those cars.
I tried to get my wife not to sell her Terminator because that car was freaking kick ass.
It was
We loved it.
2015.
Only thing I didn't love about that car is she had to have it lowered and I'd have to crawl in it.
Oh, I bet so. For me though, it's all about the body style. I have never liked the looks of the New Edge. I
Right.
never have.
And
From
that's the
99
thing
to
with-
04, I've never liked that body style.
And that's
I
the
prefer the
same
New
thing with
Edge
me
over
with
the-
the S197. I've never liked that body.
Yeah, you're
Really?
not into that. It's just
See,
not.
I like the 05s. The 05s are my favorite body style.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's got
that's
the weird headlights that have a weird angle to them.
and
See,
I
from 10 to
like the way
14 is
they-
my favorite.
That's the great thing about being able to look at things and like them and not like them.
But I mean, the
Yes.
thing about it is, so, I mean, the top of the roost is, of course, the GT500.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? That's the top of the roost right there.
Oh yeah.
Then to me, you got the GT, and then you got the Mach 1 as of right now. Far
Well,
as
you got a
those dark
GT
horses,
350 too. Don't forget your wife's car.
That's what I said.
No,
And
you
you
said
got the
GT.
Ford GT.
Well, I meant the GT. I meant the GT350.
Yeah.
You know,
Mach 1.
if the GT500 would have came in a manual, my wife would have had one.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind.
I
Because I think I remember you saying that on the stream one time before.
I would
Was
love
that Banks?
GT500, even with it being an automatic.
Huh?
I'd love to have a GT500, even with it being an automatic. Because
Yeah, but see, my wife is a firm believer that if it's not a stick shift, it ain't a Mustang.
well,
Hey, you got the purists out there who love the manual Mustangs, man. I can't take
Yeah.
none away from them.
I mean, I wouldn't give up
So
on
how
my
come-
it's a manual if I got another one that was an automatic. I'd just, have both.
Well, I'm talking from me being in the car business for fucking over 40 years. All right. You got to go with the times of the prices.
Yeah.
You can't go by before I wanted to buy a Roush, I wanted to buy a 302. You can't go then because it was a different price then.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Right.
price in the market.
Different time at that point.
Exactly.
The
24, the 04 Mach 1s, I owned one. We had the 03 Mach 1. We owned them.
T,
You know-
did you see that Rouse Stage 3? That I think it was a 14 Rouse Stage 3 on Marketplace. That white one. That shit located here in Atlanta.
Yeah,
Dude, that
in your
thing's got
area.
less than, yeah, it's got less than 5,000 miles on it, dude. That is a beautiful, you could tell it was in somebody's private collection. And because you can see all the collector cars inside of that shop. It's all covered up with plastic, clear plastic, so you can see them. That car's beautiful, man. All the documentation and everything. That car, I think it's priced right for what it is.
But somebody's saying to me today, matter of fact, there's a guy down the street. He was telling me that there's a place down south that's selling Mustangs, GT Mustangs, with the blower and everything on them, with 800 horsepower for right around $60,000. You
Holy
guys heard
shit.
that?
I know one guy that's selling one like that.
It's a lot of money. But I
There
would
was a
say
dealership in
with-
Ohio that was doing that.
11.
Was
I know
it?
it. Like I said, we all
I don't
know
know if
one
they're still
guy that
doing
would
it.
take 60 for his like that. That is a proven car. So
But T, with that one car with 80K miles, man, I wouldn't. If you could spend $4,000 more and get one that's got
Yeah.
a third the miles,
Yeah,
do that.
no shit.
That's true. I was just
Because-
walking it around because I'm like, I could get rid of that King Daniel Lane King Ranch, and my payment for that and this Toyota would be right around the same, and I could have two cars. But then again, now I'm in an apartment, and I'm like, I'm just going to save my money.
You know,
And,
you can park that Mustang at my house.
I know I
I'm gonna
could.
take it.
And you'll hold on to the keys too.
I'll hold on to the keys because if I need to move around.
No. T, I'm closer than Pink.
That's true. And I could have you drive it back down here and
My,
chauffeur me
my,
around
my
town.
garage is air conditioned though.
Yeah, but I
So
would
is
wrap
mine.
it up and I would sleep with it, and then I'd take it back to him to Panama City. It's
yeah, but he don't
98
want all
miles
that
away.
cream in the damn driver's seat when he gets it back either.
So
No,
this,
just the
this
back
is what I'll
seat.
tell you all, okay? I got a 21 Mach 1. It's only got like 5,800 miles on it. So guess what, guys? You know I'm going to take good care of it because it ain't never going to be driven.
That's right.
But now, Gary, I have to say now, we didn't ask you.
Love it.
Nah, but that Rouse up here in Atlanta, dude, that is a gorgeous
Well,
fucking car, man.
Maybe I could really like that car if I had a chance to drive one for a little bit, and maybe it would strike my fancy more. See him smiling down there at the bottom.
All I gotta say is I'd love to have an 04 Mr. Chrome Cobra.
Yeah.
The
so would I.
2.2 Kenny Bell.
So the Cobra, the Terminator Cobra, 2003, 2004.
Yes.
What a great car. But what a piece of shit trans.
Oh, the T56.
There you go, Gary.
You got to replace that.
Got to put in the Magnum.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, the thing about it is, like I says, though, you can go with prices of cars or whatever, but it's in the time. Listen, man, you could buy cars back in the 80s for $500. Today you can't get you can't buy one less than 50,000.
Shit, no joke, man. Look at a Fox body, man. A really nice one. You ain't getting that damn thing less than 15.
I bought a Fox Body GT back in the early 90s. It was used. It had some miles on it. I bought it for less than $2,000.
Oh my God, I can't even begin to tell you the number of Fox bodies I bought for less than $500. It's crazy.
Well, yeah, right here, you know, but
I bought a fucking ass load of them.
But you know, my dad being in the car business, us being in the junk business, we bought them all the time. But you know, like Sublime, he paid how much you paid for your car, Sublime?
$20.
The car I have now,
Yeah.
83.6.
And those cars are still holding their value, man.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
And
they are.
plus.
And they found out Sublime on it, it'd be at least 120 grand.
I mean, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter what color that car is. It is still holding its value.
Exactly.
Mine's
My
got a history.
85 GT, I bought for
Unfortunately.
like $44.99.
Yours got a history because yours got a target on it.
I know.
Yeah,
that-
but yours was like a brand new car when you sold yours, man. I mean, when you sold your car, dude,
my
it's some,
PPT car, yeah.
yeah, that car was freaking cherry as hell, dude. That was a beautiful car.
I
The
spent
poor
more-
man's
I spent
GT
more on my
350.
truck, my old truck, than you did on your Mustang. I guess I could have bought a Mustang GT 500 if they'd been out yet. Or if they'd been.
I like to
around.
think of my car as the Timex of T500s. It takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
Right.
I think you would put windows on.
You just ain't took the right licking in that motherfucker yet.
Don't
He
be
already
licking the
has.
top.
Hey,
Let's
that's
hope
like
you don't either.
That's
You know,
that's
let's
like
pray you
Gary's
don't.
dad. Gary's dad, he takes the licking and keeps on taking every couple weeks.
Yeah, oh,
And then he
yeah,
talks about it.
yeah. Hey, if I was his age, yeah, I'd brag about it too. Don't think I wouldn't. I'd tell anybody who wanted to listen. I'd tell the people that didn't want to listen.
But the thing about it is, I really don't want to hear about it.
Yeah. Hey, Sublime, did you buy yours brand new?
Yeah,
Yes.
he bought a
You
new
got
from
it.
Ken's shop.
That's actually a really good price then, because brand new ones, I never saw one for less than I think 95,000.
Yeah.
Well, he
And
You
yours-
gotta remember, I got mine right when they were starting to jack prices over sticker. And
Well, everybody's getting
I
over
bought it
80
from
Plus, he had some help
Yeah,
too. I
the-
mean, hell, Ken helped him get that car at Ken's
Let him tell a
dealership.
story.
So,
Let him tell a story, Salty.
well the deal that dealership prided themselves on not charging anything over dealer or over sticker price. So that's why I got it for sticker price. Well, after I got the car, things really went crazy as far as everybody's charging over sticker price. And they said, you know what? We're jumping on the bandwagon. And that next 500 they got, they wouldn't even, they wanted 10 grand over sticker and they wouldn't even give Ken a discount on it.
Wow.
you bought yours at
Yeah.
yours just happened to hit at the right time. That's just the way it was.
You got right on.
Yeah.
Now, the only reason I didn't buy a GT500 at the time because I had to buy that truck. Although I did not have to buy the truck I got. I ended up buying $30,000 more truck than I meant to. But it's because I needed something that could tow my old trailer. And,
Oh, yeah.
And I really, really missed that truck. But I really kind of wish I hadn't gotten that one. I wish I'd gotten the XLT I had ordered, because then it wouldn't have been such a loss when I got rid of it.
Well, you'd probably still have it though.
Probably, because it wouldn't have been worth as much.
Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, I'll be right back. I'm going to hop off for, well, I'm going to remain on the panel if that's okay, but I just need to run out to my truck real quick.
You can walk.
You notice there?
Well, you can walk, buddy. You don't got to run, man.
Yeah, exactly. You can walk.
So there's a link to the News Boss 302. They're so full of shit.
Yeah.
Let me see if-
I mean,
What's
looks
it about?
pretty cool, though.
What's it about? Was they making a new boss out of the 650?
I don't know what they're doing. It don't look like a 650 to me. It just looks like a S550.
Hey, didn't you say, aren't you the one that told us you seen a 650 500 on the road already?
Yes, I did.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was you that said that.
Why?
I
That
didn't
was in
get
the
a chance
Ford
to take a
plan, right?
picture of it.
Something like that.
Say that again.
What
What
was that, the Ford plant or something like that? That was at the Ford plant you said or something like that, pulling in?
It was at the Ford show,
That you
yes.
saw?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't get a chance to take a picture of it. No.
I'd
It
like
looks
to
just
see
like that
the
red
inside
one you
of it.
see on the internet.
Okay, I'm watching I'm kind of watching the video. I hope that's not it. Oh my God, that's ugly.
I'd like to have seen what the inside of it would look like.
The
I would
front
do
end,
that.
this is a definite rendition, and they took the Ford GT and used it as the base for that yellow one. Does that look like a Ford GT with a Mustang front end put on it?
It looks fucked up, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
I've seen that rendition. Yeah.
And
still
I
not
don't
good.
even like that new. What is that new one they're building for the track? Was it
Oh.
GTD or something like that?
Yeah, I like that.
I
one.
I hate that some. It's
You
ugly
see
as
that?
homemade shit.
See what that is? That's a license plate done by AI.
So there's a couple guys that got those GTDs around here in this area.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Boy, they spent some big damn money.
They said they had Shelby GT 500s in that. They already paid for, right? And they
Yeah.
sold those cars off and they put the money towards that and had to finance their house too.
I bet so. I mean, them cars are what? Right at 300 grand?
I'm not sure, but they had to refinance their house.
They're like $350,000, I think.
Shit, fuck that.
I will say they are a track ready car. They are.
They might be a track ready car, but 350 grand, I can find a lot better damn things to spend 350 grand on.
Okay,
But
if
the-
anybody-
I
don't
get it.
have-
Hey
don't have
Nate,
number. So if anybody wants to send them the link that has it,
Oh, Nate, what's up, Nate? Well, let me see if I can forward the link to him. I got
say
his
it
number.
again. Nate,
see if I can figure out how to do this without screwing every damn thing up.
Well, hang on, I'll send it to him.
Oh, you got his number? Okay, go ahead.
I don't have his number, but I got him on Facebook.
Oh, yes.
The link might not work on Facebook. People having problems getting in.
No, he can get in.
Okay.
Nate.
I don't think I have them.
Yeah, like $350,000, dude. I can find a whole lot better use for that money than spending it on a damn Mustang. Holy
Okay,
shit!
see, here's the thing.
That's
is
that's a chunk of fucking money.
problem is most people that are going to buy that are going to put it in a goddamn garage and leave it there. And what I hate is that the thing is made to be on the track. It's made to be driven like a beast. And I want one. I just want to drive one. I don't even care if I own it. I just want to drive one on a track and see how it handles. And
Yeah, but that kind of money, you can own a lot of dirt.
Hell yeah, you could buy a lot of land for $350,000, dude. A whole lot.
depends on where you are. In
Down here.
California, that won't buy you nothing.
Yeah, shit. I wouldn't go out there and buy I wouldn't even buy enough to bury my ass in California.
Nate, why can't I get you on Facebook?
Let me see if I can figure it out on
Well, I tried to get on
Nate, I'm gonna try,
Facebook,
buddy. I
couldn't do
can't
it.
guarantee I can do this, but I'm gonna try.
He's gonna try. Yeah, I don't think I do. Yeah, I do have Nate, but I don't know if he has.
I got him. I found him.
I found him just by typing his name in, but
All right, Nate, I just sent you the link on Messenger.
I've never.
Well, it wouldn't let me up on Messenger. I don't know about him.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me up on Messenger either.
It let me up.
Well, you're special, Gary.
Oh, you went
On Messenger or on text?
No, on Messenger.
Oh, I sent it to you on text too.
I sent it from my text to Messenger to get on.
Cool. Oh, because you went to your computer, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because I had to send it to my messenger to be able to get it onto because I'm on my computer. I
Yeah,
sent it
that's
to
how I
Yeah,
my-
if
did.
I'd have been on my computer, I could have copied and pasted. That wouldn't have been no problem.
copied it on my.
I fucked up and upgraded my damn chat to this damn shit. My messaging service, and boy, I tell you, it's got me all screwed up.
So you see that, Bama, how special I am? He's up here, buddy.
When
Yes,
I
Yeah,
sir.
go- I
Gary,
clicked
I've always said you were special, and especially your daddy is special.
You're just jealous of my daddy.
Hell, I'm jealous of your daddy. Shit, I'll be the first one to say it.
So I went to
Yeah.
the link. I went to the link here in the chat and the messenger, and I clicked on it, and it goes to Influence Studio. Well, let's see what happens, and it does this. See this?
Yeah,
It gives you this page here.
yeah, it tells me to choose a browser.
Okay, yeah,
All you have to do is hit the first thing that says "click here," and it'll open it in your browser.
I tried it.
Really?
I
didn't.
did that.
I didn't try it. I didn't
Mine
try it.
takes it to Chrome, and then it goes right in.
Yeah, I did that, and I got Chrome, but it wouldn't let me in.
Really? That's weird.
Yes.
Let me in. Because there I am.
No, I'll be getting back to it. The Boss is a great car. I got no complaints about the Boss. It's a wonderful
No,
car.
I agree. But
Well, we
like
got
I
a Boss
said-
owner right here on the chat. Matter of fact, on the panel.
But like I said, though, you got to go with the price of the times. I mean, prices are dropping, so wait. You know what I mean?
Nate, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How many
All right,
miles
question.
on your Boss?
2013 Boss with 80,000 miles on it. What would you think it'd be worth?
80,000 miles?
Yep, 80,000 miles.
Straight title.
Well,
Probably
somebody left us.
30.
Oh, there you go then. That's right in line with what T
The
said.
prices are coming down, but I like at the peak of COVID, they were $40,000 to $45,000
Yeah,
cars.
so
I paid
30,
40 for
He
mine,
said that's about right.
Yeah,
They
he
come
said-
Like I says,
and I've
man,
been watching them drop.
it's the price of the times. It's what you're gonna pay. If they go down, which I'll be honest with you, I don't see these numbered cars like that dropping that far down in prices.
We lost.
I'm
T.
telling you, I think everything's going to go. Just honestly, I think after November and January, once we find out what's going to happen one way or the other, we're going to see which way the prices are going to go, either up
Oh,
or
I
down.
think everything's gonna crash or cat daddy.
Well, I mean, I'm just
Go
saying.
down no matter what.
I'm just saying. Everybody's just kind of reserving themselves right now because look, it's uncertain. We don't know which way the country's going to go yet. I think everybody's just in limbo
if
at the
she
moment.
gets in there, sell everything you got and move to Canada.
You ain't fucking lying. You ain't fucking lying. Get the hell out of the United States.
I ain't taking no plane, Hannibal. I ain't moving.
I'm telling you, if she gets in there, dude, I'm tell you straight up, we are fucked.
Guess
Literally.
what? Prepare to be fucked. She's already won. It's already
She
been
ain't won. She ain't won shit.
It's already played. It's already done.
Hey,
She
you
ain't,
gotta
she
get
ain't,
it off that damn fan.
It's all
Cat
rigged.
Daddy.
It's all rigged.
she ain't won shit.
Is it
Everything's
14
rigged.
rounds?
It's already done.
Nah. You believe that? I'm not going to.
Well,
It's
Is
rigged
this
like
stream
NASCAR.
good?
just like
Like I say,
NASCAR, just like all sports, it's all rigged.
Is this stream rigged?
Yeah.
sounds like it.
The stream is rigged.
It sounds like it.
Just checking.
It's Murphy's Law. It's all rigged.
I'm just
I
trying
tell
to
you-
start conspiracy theories. Well,
I
come
tell you
on.
what ain't rigged. I tell you what ain't rigged. George is 1-0.
Oh my God, they play nobody.
That's right. They played nobody. Who did Bama play? Who did Bama
Nobody.
play? Okay,
Nobody.
there we go. My case is made right there.
Yeah,
Who did
nobody.
Georgia play?
Huh?
I don't know who Georgia played, but I do know I saw an interception happen this weekend on Sports Center that was fucking phenomenal. I don't remember what team it was, but it was an amazing interception.
I was just glad Virginia Tech lost.
If I had time to watch football on the weekends, I would, but I don't have time for that because the weekends are when I do everything around the house.
Okay, so we're saying NASCAR's rigged. Who we picking the rigged driver to win this weekend?
I don't even know who drives.
Because we had another brand new winner, first time winner last week, so that's 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah,
Well, that's how they bring you in. Ass funky.
they sucker you, and then they bring the winners back. You know.
Well, that team actually needed a win, knowing what they're
Was it?
going through right now. Yeah, Haas.
Haas?
It was Stewart.
Out of the game, I really did.
No. Stewart Haas. Stewart is pulling his everything. He done sold all of his shit. So Haas is going to keep the NASCAR team going. Look, Haas is not leaving NASCAR. He's making too much money off all these
He's already
fucking
said
team
it.
owners.
He already said it.
Said what?
Haas is leaving. That's why Stewart's leaving.
Well,
It's
according to what they said, Haas ain't leaving. Haas is staying there.
No, he's not.
He might sponsor, but he's not staying with teams, dude. I'm telling you.
He's keeping one charter for the Cup Series, and he's already announced 2 drivers for the Xfinity Series. next
Exactly.
year. I guarantee you his Cup driver is Cole Custer because Cole was never announced. Cole's dad's the president or some relation to
Yeah, to Haas. Yeah, it'll damn sure be Cole Custer.
Watch the ceiling thing, guys. It's mesmerizing.
I told him to cut that shit off.
I think that's kind of like Hypno Frog from Futurama. Hypno-fan.
That's what happens right there when T's pulling the damn pug right here. See that fan?
All I'm saying is Haas is not leaving NASCAR. He's making too much money. He makes too much money off the team owners. All them damn teams in NASCAR, they buy his machines. He is not leaving NASCAR.
What you doing?
Okay.
He makes too
Hey,
much
Mike,
money.
you just hanging out up there?
Huh?
Are you just hanging out in the shop, or are you actually doing something earlier?
I'm just hanging out in the shop. I got been cleaning up this puppy.
What do you got there? Hold on, let me get the full
Kenny
screen.
Bell.
Got it, though?
Oh yeah, is that a
2.2.
whiner? Is that
Yep.
a little whiner?
Yep. 2.2.
So you're gonna put that on the Mach 1?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Start you looking close to that.
that's gonna sound good.
That thing does not whine more than Salty.
No,
But it's bigger than salty.
Listen, don't get
He
soft.
made it back.
Carter.
He made it back.
Cole was named driver. Cole was named the driver.
Yeah, that's what I
There you
figured.
go. That's what I'm saying.
right,
I knew he wasn't going nowhere, man.
Bring
I'm just
home
reading
trickle
what Cal
back.
wrote.
Yeah, he just like Nate said, his dad is like the president or some bullshit of Haas on the NASCAR side. Cole is there. He ain't going anywhere.
Let's see.
Well,
We'll look that up. I've looked this up 3 times this year. You'd swear I'd remember by this point, knowing all this news that happened.
Bring back Cole Trickle.
Cole
That's what
Trickle.
I think.
Bring back Harry Hogg and Cole Trickle. They'll win that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
he'll win that. He'll win that motherfucker going backwards.
No, bring Dick Trickle back. That's where he got his name from.
Yeah.
Ricky
Yeah,
Bobby, damn it. Come
I
on now.
prefer Cole Trickle because it was a fun movie.
It was a good movie, man. It's still one of my great movies I love to watch, dude. Still a good
That
movie.
is.
Another good
Yeah.
one is Shake and Bake.
That's what I said. Ricky Bobby.
Ricky
That's Ricky Bobby.
Shake and Bake.
Bobby.
Oh, the Frenchman.
I love that movie.
Which one?
Both of them. For different reasons. One's a good fun movie for watching racing. It's fake, but watching racing. And I as much as I don't like Tom Cruise as a person, I love his movies.
Yeah.
Dude is a hell of an actor, dude.
Maverick was
He's
good.
a good actor. He's just an idiot in real life.
Yeah, but you know what?
You know what? though? He's a very rich idiot.
Yeah, that's true.
You know that
Stunts, which I have respect for that. I do.
the rental car part of the movie.
Oh, that was an awesome part.
Yeah, but you know who that was based off of, right?
That was
I have no idea.
Bodine and Earnhardt.
That's right. Taking their
That's true. You know what? That is true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was in the news.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was a hell of a rivalry, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, they tore it in them cars to hell and back.
Mm-hmm. There's but
Dude, they legitimately had hate for each other.
Ricky
I mean,
Bobby,
literally.
I love that movie because it's just freaking hilarious. Like Step Brothers.
Yes.
Yep.
Freaking
Oh,
hilarious.
Bodine always got the worst end of it, though. Earnhardt
he
spun that motherfucker out so many times.
I'll jump on your back like a spider monkey, old man.
I was a huge Earnhardt fan anyway, so every time he spun out Bodine, I was cheering my ass off. I never liked
Yeah.
Bodine.
I
I'll
like
tell
it.
you right now, I used to love to watch.
Mountain Dew.
I used to love to watch Carol Yarborough race.
Oh, Kelly
Yeah,
Yarborough was
You
that
got to
dude was
remember,
fearless.
though. You guys got to remember, though. Salty used to hang around with Yarborough, or whatever it was.
Not Yarborough. I met him once.
What was it?
But
What was
never
the guy used to go to his farm and everything?
I went to his farm one time. Dale Earnhardt with my brother.
Okay. I thought you hung out
Yeah,
there.
no.
Dinner and everything.
No, when Dale Earnhardt was building DEI, he bought all of the heavy equipment and stuff from my brother's company that my brother worked for.
Diversity,
my brother-
inclusion, and
So my brother got invited to his house by Dale for dinner and to spend an afternoon with him, explaining how all the machines worked and all that kind of stuff. And my brother just took me along with him.
Are you serious? Dell is
Yes.
the one that started DEI.
No, it wasn't Dale. It wasn't Dale. No, I'm just saying. No, I mean, I was just
saying.
Gary. I was just a tag along, bud. That's all I really was.
Oh, I thought you was hanging out when you guys went fishing together.
No, I was
Oh,
just
yeah.
tag along. I
Had
was
a
just
circle
tagging
jerk
along while.
together.
No,
Yeah,
I
they
was.
were
You
giving
know, my brother.
blowjobs in the junkyard.
Before we even got there, my brother was like, "You just keep your mouth shut until you're spoken to." Yes, sir.
I was gonna say
So that's just the way it was.
if Dale hung out with Salty, he'd be pitched out of the truck after 5 minutes because he wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Probably right. You're probably right.
The real way it went.
You're probably right. But no, it was cool. It was cool though. It was cool just because I'd never been around somebody with that kind of money or nothing like that in my entire life. So just seeing how he was away from NASCAR, dude, he was just like us, just walking around in freaking cowboy boots and blue jeans and shit. He got dirty as hell crawling up on all the machines and stuff. I mean, it didn't bother him a damn bit.
Well,
He didn't change his clothes for dinner or none of that shit. He just walked right in there, watched his hands, had dinner.
With the old NASCAR drivers compared to the
That's right.
Yeah.
They couldn't work on the car to pay the life.
Hey,
Yeah, I
Dad,
mean,
you know what it is? Salty blew a guy who knew a guy who blew another dude to meet. No,
I mean, I'm just saying, it was cool. I was young. Don't get me wrong. I was young when all that shit happened, but it was just cool. you know, been able to experience that. You know what I mean?
Oh, experiment with that.
You know what, T? You're down in Panama City. Excuse me, guys. You're in Panama City now.
Yeah.
You do the snowball derby, Pensacola, Florida. It's every year, and all the young guys. That's where they start. My dad raced against Harry Gant.
Harry Gant.
Yes. The Silver Fox. I mean, you name it. He raced against him down there. Now he didn't have no money, but you know, I'm playing.
I was a big Richard Petty fan growing up. That was my driver back in the day.
The only time I ever met Richard Petty in the pits over here in Atlanta. I never met him anywhere else. So
I was actually invited into the Petty pits after I met him the day before at the restaurant where I worked.
Wow.
yeah, I remember you telling us about that. That's actually cool to see him come in the restaurants.
Petty was a really cool guy. I liked him. He tipped really well too. But
God, I hope he wouldn't tip bad. That
good old boy, you know, and just loved to race. He just was a nice guy. I never met his son,
Kyle.
Yeah, I've never met Kyle. I met him when he was a kid. I never.
Yeah, I met him over here in Atlanta.
But you know, that was back in the day when I watched racing. I quit watching it for years. That was back in the 80s.
Oh man, Skull Bandit car. That was Harry Gant, wasn't it? He was Skull Bandit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Skull Bandit. Yep.
You know what? The funny thing is, the guy who's burying us, Chris Christensen, he's ordained minister, but he's a really good friend of mine up here. He's probably my best friend. He's same age as my dad. He loved Harry Gant. And I hear all these Harry Gant stories because he used to, at Watkins Glen, they didn't have water for a lot of years. So he drove truck running water to the crews all week whenever they came to Watkins Glen. And
speaking of your dad, Nate, how's he doing?
He's doing good. He's a lot better.
Good deal, man.
He
glad to hear that.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I got a shirt for him. I ordered it online. It was from China, of course. Took like a month to get here. It was a Harry Gant like cruise shirt, Skull Bandit Racing. And I found Harry Gant's address, and I went, screw it. I might be out $40 if I never get this shirt back, but I'm going to send it and see. And I wrote him a letter, and I sent it. 1 week later, I sent it with $40 because nobody's time's free as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
I sent it to him. It came back with the $40 with the shirt signed right on the back.
Honey,
Really? That's cool as hell, dude.
That's awesome.
Yep.
There's a gremlin in
just
here.
filled your call.
Y'all know, you know who the driver was called the Silver Fox, right?
Yeah, David Pearson.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dude, he's the one that kept Ford going all those years.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
I remember
When we didn't have too many Ford people to choose from, I mean, a root for, that's who we cheered for was David Pearson.
Yeah.
When I was young, I lived in High Point, North Carolina, in between High Point and Kernersville. I'd ride my bicycle out to the highway overpass and watch all the NASCAR trucks roll in and out.
Oh yeah,
That shit's cool, dude.
That was
When did you live in High Point?
83, 84.
I was living in Rockingham at that time.
Inside said some shit.
I lived.
Yeah, here this little town right here I live in. Every year they do a parade of all the damn tractor and trailers coming through here.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Bristol
yeah,
does too.
they'll do one here probably tomorrow. Matter of fact, they'll probably do one here tomorrow. I didn't think about it.
They do parades in your town all the time for in June.
Dude, I tell you what, man, when they were filming that damn what was that damn TV show that oh my god, all you guys or most of you guys like that shit. The Walking Dead?
The Hazard?
No, The
No, I
Walking
don't
Dead.
want this shit.
Yeah, The Walking Dead, they filmed shit a ton of that TV show right here in this little town. We used to get letters in the mail all the time. They were going to shut the town down for filming and all that shit. They would just fucking screw the whole town up. Couldn't nobody go nowhere, man.
I didn't watch the show, so it's not my fault.
No.
Oh, shit, I love that show. And Salty, they probably just filmed you around walking your dog.
They probably damn did.
Right here.
They probably damn did.
What up, Brian?
I've never watched the show, so I don't know. I could be there. Hell, who knows?
Brian
All right,
Allen.
Jeremy, I got to go. Later,
All right, there, man. Take care, buddy.
Later, guys.
Have a good night.
Take care, Bama.
Alabama.
Night,
Thank you,
Bye.
Dad. I appreciate everything you do for me.
Hey, sleepy well, Bama.
I hope so.
Have a
Later,
good-
bully. What's
Hey,
up, Brian?
Gary. Did something happen? You didn't make it out to the boss reunion?
Who's talking?
That'd be
Me,
Miguel.
Nate. Talking to Gary.
No, I didn't make it nowhere.
Well, you didn't miss much. I got there. I parked on Saturday, and by the time I got to I had 2 rows in front of me and 3 rows behind me, and then the tent of cars being judged, and that was the extent of it. I went, I hope there's more cars coming, but not that many.
Really?
There was
Damn.
13. There was 13 12s, 13 13s, and probably a dozen of the older ones.
You see, it's the older ones I want to go see.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. It was that low.
Yeah, well, most of the people that came were either locals or came from Jersey, Philly.
Huh.
Right?
That was it. No one came for. I was probably one of the.
Was that
furthest.
this past weekend?
Yeah,
Oh, that's because anybody who was heading down to Mustang Week.
Yep.
that's my
Can
thought.
say your wedding is what, next weekend?
Yeah, not this weekend. Coming the following weekend.
Still haven't
Yeah,
gotten
there you
my
go.
invite.
Still what?
I said, still haven't gotten my invite.
Don't do it.
Oh.
After
we'll
this
get
last
our
weekend,
respectfully
Yeah, I'm
declined.
finna say he can't turn back now. He done went and spent money, built a damn pavilion and all kinds of shit out there.
Run!
I just had it.
Run!
I tried to make it through the wedding before I went ape shit on my dad's girlfriend. I didn't make it. This
No?
weekend,
Uh-oh.
I had all I could take of it. She's the
Uh-oh.
most disrespectful person you ever met when she drinks.
Who?
Uh-oh.
My dad's girlfriend.
It's like me. I'm horrible when I
She's
drink.
right. You're wrong. You're an asshole, pretty much. She's
I
done
am
it to my dad for 10 years, and it pisses me off. But I just let it go. It's his problem. But whenever you're disrespectful to me multiple times over the past couple of months, and then you try to disrespect me and my future wife, sorry, not flying. I don't care. I don't need my fucking wedding here. I am not tolerating your horse shit.
Yeah.
She got mad because we wouldn't hang a cross at the pavilion. She was Autumn's like, we don't need it, Holly. It's fine. There's enough stuff down here. And she was like, wow, you guys don't see yourselves getting married under the eyes of God? Shame. I turned. It was not good. Sorry. Not good. I looked at my dad. I said, you good with this? He said, you're the one running your mouth. I said, fine. I blew completely up. I got told how disrespectful I am by her, how big of a piece of shit I am. What else? How she's busted her ass over the last all these months to get all this done. And I said, I didn't see you down here for the last 3 weeks I've been here. You haven't even so much as offered us a fucking sandwich to eat. Autumn's had to bring me shit and everybody.
So did
Oh,
that
you get to
location,
make you a sandwich.
did you change locations or is it still at the house?
No, it's still at the house. I went back the next day and talked to my dad. And he told me, he was like, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told the one in the house. It was uncalled for on both parties. And I looked at him. So I got into it with her in the middle of all of this. She told me about my dad's health. And I said, speaking of my dad's health, he was in the hospital. You know how many goddamn updates I got from you? 0. You know what she told me? You need to check Facebook more often. I said, I ain't checking Facebook for health updates on my dad. You can go screw yourself.
Say, don't you have my damn phone number? What's wrong with that? Don't you know how to dial it?
She said, didn't you call him every day? I said, yeah, but what happens if he couldn't answer the phone by day 3 when he went home? He was diagnosed. He was getting treated for pneumonia. He had low oxygen levels. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to call my uncle. I told my dad the next day, I said, if you think I'm going to check Facebook for health updates on you, you've absolutely lost your mind.
Yeah.
I said, you wouldn't do it, and I'm not either. I said, I'm sick of being disrespected by this lady. I said, I've tolerated her. I said, she's done it to you all these years. You want to put up with it, fine, but she ain't going to do it to me, and she sure the hell ain't doing it to all.
So this is my thing. I think that she ought to respect his privacy as well as your family's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Brian
That's the way
Allen,
she
what's going on,
functioned.
brother?
Good, Brian. How you doing, bud?
we left, she texted Autumn, you need to reconsider who you're marrying, and then posted all
Wow.
over Facebook about it. I was like, this is,
What?
what are we, 10 again?
Holy shit. You know, so my mom said that after I married my first wife, and she was right, and I got upset with her, but I didn't know any better. I should have listened to my mom. But if my mom had been alive, she'd have loved my current wife. She would have loved her. And I wish they could have met, but they never could.
I can tell you this: my mom didn't like my ex-wife. Holy shit!
Oh.
It was war every time they seen each
My
other.
wife either. She told me I made a huge mistake.
My
And
mom told me the same thing.
But
My buddies that were there, they the few of them that were there, I called them later that night. It was really late, but I called them before they got home. And I said, was I in the wrong? Like I'm one of those people that I normally say something and I'm not the greatest about conveying things when I'm mad. It's normally gibberish. And they said, no, you had every right to be mad. So everybody in our wedding party, Autumn even recorded 5 minutes of the argument.
oh, can we get that?
And we listened it back. It was like, wow.
Oh, can we get that?
She told me she said she tried to yell. She saved me from my dad. I said, what do you mean you tried to save? I have no clue what you're talking about. I've saved you from him. I was like, where were you the first 23 years of my life? Save me from my dad. You've lost your mind.
Oh,
This your dad's girlfriend you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
How long have they been together now?
10.5 years,
Well,
unfortunately.
That's as long as I've been with my wife.
Yeah, the main thing is though, as long as your dad's happy, man, no matter what.
He's
what
not.
the kids
That's
think
the,
about
the
it.
thing. Well, that's the thing is he's not. He's told me all summer long, every time I go there, she's about ready to get her shit packed up and sent to the road.
Oh, he's just venting. If he really meant that, he'd do it.
He'd already do it. I know. That
Yeah.
man can't live alone as far as I'm concerned.
He
Love him
doesn't
to death.
mean it, but he is probably fed up with some of her shit.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Always
probably
fed up with a bunch of my shit.
It's more whenever she drinks.
Uh,
Is
It's
when
Now
probably-
that would be a problem.
he doesn't want to be alone, and she's not giving it up, so he's frustrated.
yeah.
yes.
It's his
Damn.
life. That's fine.
You know what? He needs to make a phone and call to Gary's dad then. Yeah, Gary's dad will give him the trick and the secret how to get that shit taken care of.
I'm sorry, Gary. I didn't say it.
I did, because I need to call Gary's dad too. Shit.
you want to hear that?
Like I said, his dad's my damn hero, man.
Oh man, you guys are crazy, all of you. So
Yep.
so you got basically a week and a half till you're married, right?
Yes, that'd be
And how long
correct.
have you been with? How long have you two been together?
2000. Hold on. Our anniversary of starting dating was Sunday. So she put something on Facebook. So I'll be able to tell you. I want to say 7 years.
Awesome.
You're as bad as I am.
Awesome.
I'm not good with that.
With the
Trust me,
calendar.
your anniversary that y'all are dating is one thing, but the anniversary when y'all get married, you best not forget that one.
7
How
years.
much- 7 years? Okay. So I was with Colleen for how long were we together, sweetie? How long were
notice
we together before we got married?
Notice he throws that sweetie in there.
That's right, 5 years. We were together 5 years before we got married. And we've
Take
been
take
married-
note. Take notes, Nate.
I don't know. We've been married for like 5 years now.
Same with my wife and I. We
I'm joking. I'm joking. I know. I knew it was 5 years because it's the wood anniversary, and I bought her stuff made out of wood for her anniversary.
Hey, but I tell you one thing about when she gets ready to have a baby, just tell her to call Mike's wife. She had Mike running.
I know. I was on here last week. When you were
I
talking
was-
about it.
I was dying laughing at that
Hey,
shit.
all I gotta say this is when your balls hurt, your balls hurt.
Oh,
What the
Sublime.
hell? Whose phone is that?
That's Sublime.
Sublime, your phone is wigging out there, bro.
He just muted it.
He muted himself.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Every it's always the Wood anniversary when Gary's dad's around. He's always giving Wood out on anniversary.
No, when Mike was telling us that damn story, dude, I was sitting here just dying laughing at
Missed
Mike.
You don't want to hear that.
When I wasn't,
That shit was hilarious, dude.
I missed that one. Whose live stream was it? And is it still up on the
It was
internet?
mine. It was last week when yours got bombed.
You
And
were
we-
on there, Pinks.
Yeah, nah, yeah, you came back in.
I
And,
can't believe it, not for a long time, but I was at that point I started really drinking. So
Boy, Mike was telling us about when his wife was ready to have a kid and she was chasing his ass around the house, setting an alarm clock, checking the dates. And he said, I was running. No, I don't want to have sex. No. I
Trust
was
me, that's
dying
he's not the first
laughing.
guy I've ever heard that from. I've heard that from
That
multiple
shit
guys.
was
I mean, they
hilarious.
note schedules.
For the
and
women who
they're way
watch
better
the-
with times than we do.
who watch that ovulation clock, that gets dangerous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have that problem when I had kids because for some reason we were just way too damn fertile.
You guys were young.
Yeah, I know.
You guys were young.
And
Well, that's only
well, I
worth
was
so much.
I was 25 when my daughter was born, so I wasn't that young. I didn't wait that long. I waited longer than a lot of people I know. I was 25 when my daughter was born, and I was 27 when my son was born.
I was 39 when my daughter was born.
And then I was still 27 when my other son was born.
Well, I'm going to split the difference, I guess, if I have kids.
Yeah,
Yep.
you'll be around.
Oh, don't worry. First is the wedding, next is the house, and then third is the kids.
No, you got to get the dog first. That holds them
you
up.
never know, but Salty, that might not work that way because he might knock her up before the house.
Hey, they do got a honeymoon coming up, right?
It's
Don't
it.
you already have a
No,
dog?
we do not.
You got to do the dog first. It buys you a couple years.
Do you have a
He's gonna do the doggy style first.
I have dogs. Dogs are great. Get a dog. Dogs are
We have a
like
cat.
No. Cats are easy. Get yourself a Siberian Husky, and you will rue the day you bought that dog for the rest of your life. But
No,
they're awesome, and they're horrible all at the same time.
I'm good. I'll pass.
I love that dog. She's awesome, but she pisses me off constantly. My German Shepherd, on the other hand, she's an awesome dog.
So,
I'd
Mike,
have
I want to
get a
ask
dog
you
that
what
has
happened.
hair.
What happened about the second kid? She never pinned you down long enough.
She had complications and almost died. So
Oh,
we had
okay, I
one
got
child.
Well, that sounds like
Gotcha.
my mom, but
Gotcha.
she had that happen, and the worst one was when I was born. I'm the youngest of three, and she almost died during all three births. And so after I was born, the doctor didn't even give her a choice. He basically said, "You're done," and tied her tubes for her.
Dang.
It was so hard on her. She almost died like every time.
Yep.
Shit, my dad kept my mom knocked up.
Yeah, I have two older sisters, and that's it. Well, I have some younger sisters from my dad and other women, but that's beside the point.
There's 6 of us assholes running around.
I have an adopted brother and sister too.
I tell everybody that my parents got it right on the first time, so they never had any more.
Well, evidently my mom and daddy didn't because they kept on trying.
So out of the three of us, there is only my middle sister is the only one with an only child. My oldest sister and me both have multiple. At least I have 3. She has 4. And
My mom was older. My mom didn't even want me. It was my dad.
excuse me, guys, I'm choking on water here.
It's all right.
Okay.
You're pooping on water? Is that what you said?
I'm choking on water.
Oh, okay.
When I started to swallow, I kind of burped a little bit and it went down the wrong way.
Don't we all
Mhm.
poop on water? I think we do.
Well, guys,
Righty,
I'm
son.
gonna hop off here. Autumn's summoning me to the house, so I'm assuming she wants to go over wedding seating charts.
Oh, I'm sure. Hey, we got to go over damn wedding procedures here. Make sure we stand in the right positions.
Yeah.
All right, Nate.
Autumn, I said hi, and I'm not that upset about not getting an invitation.
All right, Nate. Good luck.
Nate,
Nate,
take
have a
care,
good
buddy.
night, bud.
Have a
Good
good
talking
night,
to you
bud.
guys later.
Yep.
Thanks
You
for
too,
having
bud.
me up.
Later,
You too,
Nate.
man.
Man,
That's
guys,
a good
I'll tell
dude,
you
man.
what, I just hit the nut roll.
You
There's
know,
a
I
guy.
didn't invite any of you fuckers to my wedding, so I didn't invite anybody to my wedding, actually.
You just hit the nut wrong. Is that what you said?
No, there's a guy who wants to trade out a Mac 11 in 9mm for a Mac 11 in 380. And I got a Mac 11 in 380, but I wanted the 9mm. The only reason I got the 380 is because I bought it for $200.
Oh, fuck. If he'll give you the 9 for the 380 and it's not messed up, that's a good trade.
Fucking A right. Roll outside.
Well, for one, 9 mils cheaper.
Yeah. You know, when I rolled outside and I pointed my weapon, just as I thought, the fools kept stepping.
Hey, question for you guys. What do you guys think about the 9mm Smith & Wesson? I think it's MP.
The
The
M&P
good one.
is,
I have a Hellfire.
the M&P is a good piece, Mike. But if you want to try a few different things out for just the ergonomics of the firearm, check the SIG 320. It has a little bit better trigger, and
229 is nice too.
I can be honest with you. If you're looking for a striker fire and you're looking for something that goes all the time and you ain't got to worry about, Glock 19.
Yes, Glock 19s are I wish I had bought a Glock 19 instead
I
of
have one
I have
and
a
I hold
34.
on to it just because the damn thing is a tank. If shit was to go fucking totally south, I know that gun would shoot every time I pull the trigger.
Yep.
So the
my
Glock
34 is
19, what
like
does it
that too.
run?
It's just bigger.
I'm sorry,
What was
Mike.
What did they run?
You can pick up, Mike, the thing that I use, it's online. It's called Gun Deals. And I look on a place called Gun Deals. There's a place you're in North Carolina, right?
Yeah.
All right. I would check out to see if there's any local, like this place I'm right on right now is Florida Gun Trader. But
Okay.
I'll look around, Mike, to see who's got the best prices for you. But Gun Deals is a really nice website, and it's for all y'all. It'll give you, if you're looking for accessories, magazines, firearms, shotguns, rifles, ammunition, any of that stuff, and it'll find you the deals on it. So
That gun.deals?
it's gundeals.com, I believe.
You sure it's not gun.deals?
I mean, hold on there.
Let
Slim.
me show you the website I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Look
I have
familiar?
the app.
He's ready. He's got the app.
I don't have an app.
I got the app, yo.
You got an app.
It's gun.deals. You are correct, young man.
Okay, it's gun.deals. And they do have an app. I didn't know that.
Yeah. But it allows you to search for all these different items. But you know, Mike, it's the Glock is, but just feel it to see how it feels in your hand. Go to a gun store.
The only problem with the Glock is they need to improve their trigger. They really do.
That it's a lot better though, I can say, than the M&P. The M&P to me, I owned one, it was gritty.
No, I don't want that.
So these are a little bit more polished. The 320 is a really nice firearm. I carry one every fucking day. That's my duty weapon is a 320. So
What size? What caliber is it?
it's 9mm.
Oh, it is a 9mm as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Mike, you might like a 320 because the 320, it's called a modular chassis. So the actual FCU, fire control unit, is removable from the frame, and there's different frames, different size frames that you can get, different stippling and all that. So you being a little bit of a tinkerer, for $50 you can buy another frame, and you'd be like, wow, this is cool as shit.
Yeah,
This feels
320
good.
is about $400 right now.
They're not bad at all. And
That
you
ain't
can
bad.
pick them up. You can pick them up cheap. Gun broker. I mean,
I
not
do
gun
believe
broker,
my
but
wife has the. I think my wife has the 365, which is an amazing little mini
that's
subcompact.
what I carry a lot in the hot weather because it's so concealable.
Yeah, that one's nice. I like the 365.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say you're in the group chat, right? T.
If I'm not, grab my number, brother. You can grab my number.
Yeah, because we've been talking about it for a while, so now I'm about ready. So I want to pick up 9mm, and then my wife, she wants to have an AR.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
she misses that from the military,
Yeah,
having
precision,
something like
man.
that.
That's the way to go.
Just hit me up. Just hit me up. Hit me up personally. I don't care, Mike. And
All right.
I'll send you the better places that's got stuff at a great price. I mean, 9mm ammo right here. I'm looking at 1,000 rounds. 1,000 rounds, $230.
Where are you
Damn,
seeing
that's
that?
cheap.
This is just on gun deals.
Oh, on
I'm
gun.
just-
Okay.
Yeah. Here you go.
And
This is what
is that hollow point or is that just like target ammo?
it's just FMJ. Yeah.
FMJ. Okay.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's a bleeding control kit. This is what Salty would need if he won't know because he shoot himself in the damn pecker trying to get it out of his pants. But see, if anybody's got any questions, I worked at Cabela's in Fort Worth. I've been dealing with guns my whole life. So if you got any questions or you got it trying to find a deal on something or you're an opinion, I'll give you a non-biased, honest opinion on what I know.
I've been dealing with kind of a weird situation. So, subdivision that I'm in is good and all, but I've been having, some flooding problems from the road. And if you guys seen some of my videos, how I plugged it up, well, I talked to to what was the HOA. They said, no, you can't block that up, yada, yada, yada. Well, I started pushing back on them, and come to find out there actually is no HOA. They call it an HOA when it's not, and it's just a road maintenance agreement. And so me and another guy are going to see a lawyer and hit him with the cease and desist. Now, I'm new in the area. These are country folks that have lived in this area all their life. So I thought, you know what? Before I stir the hornet's nest, it wouldn't be a bad idea to make sure we had something just in case.
Yeah.
Well, I believe everybody should own something because you never know. And why should somebody else come into your property in your house and have something and you not be able to protect yourself?
Yep. No, I mean, I used to, when I was living in Arizona, I had a few different guns, but then I sold them when I moved to Illinois. And I had a concealed permit in Arizona, which was good. But when I moved to Illinois, it was so tight there with everything. I'm like, you know what? I was in Arizona at the time. I thought, let me just sell them because the way that the Illinois laws were, it just wasn't worth it.
Trust and believe I know. It's why I don't live in. I would, years and years and years ago, I would have loved to live in California before all that hippie shit started. But
Yeah.
their gun laws kept me. I'm like, I ain't some shit to move out there. Funk that.
Yeah. No shit. I agree.
And kiss my buttocks.
Guys, I'm gonna hop out of here. I gotta get up early. So
Hey, later, Sublime.
Hey,
Thanks for
Have a
Sublime.
good one, Sublime.
you guys
Thank
have
you,
a good one.
Sublime.
You have
Good
a
night,
good night.
Sublime.
Later, guys.
Have a nice nighty night, sleepy sleep.
T,
You'll probably go
Hey,
get
T.
him a bowl of ice cream and lay out. Yes,
T,
sir.
I just text Mike your number.
Yeah, that's
All
fine.
right. Thanks.
So my thing is, Mike, you lived in Arizona. You had a concealed permit.
Yep.
So when you moved to Illinois, we weren't allowed to get another one, right?
Well, it was, they started opening things up probably 3-4 years ago that it was easier to get, different permits and stuff, but I just didn't want to mess with it.
Right.
And then after moving out here, I'm thinking, we probably should get some things because you got larger animals that can be out here and
Yeah.
not a bad idea,
And you're
but
living in a rural area.
yeah, so, but
Shotgun, brother.
with this latest thing that just happened, I'm like, I know when I do the cease and desist because they're doing some shady shit. that's going to stir up the hornet's nest. And I don't expect anything to come out of it negatively, but you know, you don't know people, you don't know how that they're going to react, and it's kind of like,
Now, I hate to ask this, but you're doing a cease and desist on what? Because I was probably looking at my phone at the time and I did not hear what you said.
so here's basically what happened. They call themselves an HOA, and they
Right.
have a name for the HOA. It turns out it's just a road maintenance agreement. With that being the case, they send out yearly HOA letters. They create or they collect funds for the road maintenance agreement underneath an HOA name. They have never disclosed any of the information on it as far as the account, what's in there, and the dollar amounts that are spent. And they also self-elected themselves, and there's no meetings, there's no nothing, and they just basically run the joint. And what they admitted to me, because I said that as the HOA, they're liable for the ditches and the flooding damage, they came out and said, well, technically there's no HOA. We just do this to manage the road maintenance agreement. Well, the thing is, you can't bully people around and tell them that they can't do this and can't do that and act as if you're an HOA when you're not an HOA. That is what's called HOA fraud.
Yes.
So me and another neighbor are going to have see our lawyer over the next 2-3 weeks, hit them with the cease and desist, which is going to really piss them off, because the person that is head of the of our quote unquote HOA has also served in the town that's close to me for the mayor as part of the as one of the commissioners. So she's well connected to the town. She's well connected, and maybe I shouldn't stir the hornet's nest, but you're committing fraud, you're bullying people around, and you're making a fictitious HOA that doesn't exist.
And they're not doing what they need to be doing with the money, which is taking care of the road and the gutters and making sure the water drains the way it should.
Correct. They're doing the road, but they're not, they don't want to address anything for the drainage from the road. So all my flooding that I have comes from a culvert that goes underneath the road for the subdivision that heads towards my property. And it's like 18 inches in diameter. And when it rains really bad, that just all heads towards my property.
Right. I saw the ditch you dug. I think I've seen every one of your videos.
Yeah.
I try and keep up with them when they come up. But
Thank you,
that
sir.
one was kind of interesting to watch with the rain, when the hurricane came through and what
Yes.
you've done for it already, because that was like, that's pretty neat. I like what you did there.
You saw how I blocked it up with rocks too to kind of test.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you
Put it
can't
down.
do that. And I'm like, well, what are you guys going to do? Well, it's not our responsibility. I'm like, they
Then
said,
you can't tell me can't do this.
right. They said North Carolina law states that higher level land cannot be impeded water runoff to lower level land. And I'm like, yes, but it also says in there, unless it causes undue harm.
There you go. The undue harm clause. And that's in there for a reason, to stop shit like that from happening, where people, it was back in the day where higher level farmers would flood out the lower level farmers to take their land from them, basically.
Yep.
And this is way back in the day, I'm talking. And that's when they changed all those, when they came up with those laws are old. Like,
Yes,
really
they
old.
are. A lot of them are from the 1800s.
Yes. And they're from farmers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that used to be a farm heavy state. It is not as farm heavy as it used to be.
Right. So that's my thing, because even though I'm able to control the water mostly, dude, I get hit with a actual hurricane, not Debbie, to where it was a tropical storm at that point, but an actual major hurricane. My ass is getting flooded.
So the last actual hurricane we had was back in 1987, 88, I think.
Hugo was the big one.
Yeah, Hugo. I was there.
Yes.
For that. That was fun. That almost killed my car. my car at the time was my Pinto, and when I woke up in the morning and went out there, there was a tree about 2 feet off the hood of my car, leaning up against another tree. I backed my car out. No less than 10 minutes later, the tree fell.
So instead of being a Pinto, it would have been a Trento.
Yeah, it would have been a no car. It would have crushed the hood. And
Then
at
they'll be in.
the time, it still had the 4-cylinder in it. So
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, well, Michael, it sounds like there is some shady stuff going on. As your attorney, I would probably advise you. There's several pieces of advice I have for you. We'll have to talk offline. I don't give advice for free over the internet like this. Hey.
Kind sir, I will gladly pay you on Tuesday.
for a
Hey,
hamburger,
so-
for legal advice.
I just had bullshit. I just got my Florida. I was going to my Florida license last week, and they said I have a Texas driver's license. They said your license in Virginia is suspended. I said, excuse me? She said, yeah, for an insurance violation. I said I sent them documentation proving that I had insurance months ago. So I said, well, I just want to get it. Let me just pay the thing. So I paid it, right? So I could get my license.
Yep.
Well, no, that's not the way it works. So I'm like, even though I had insurance, I'm just tired of dealing with these fucks. So I'm on the phone for 4 hours on Friday, and I told the woman from the DMV, I said, ma'am, I have proven to you beyond reasonable doubt that I have insurance and had insurance on this vehicle. It is not my responsibility to prove that that this insurance I had was not satisfactory. It's the state's job to prove that I did not have this, because as a state agent working for the state of Virginia in their compliance division stating that I owe you more money and that this information that I give you is not sufficient, it is the burden lies on you, not on me, because I've given you enough to where this would be fun. I said, so in reality, you're violating my Fifth Amendment, you're extorting me, and you're blackmailing me because I'm not able to get my Florida driver's license.
What'd she
And she
say?
said, what?
Hey
I said,
guys, I'm gonna pop off here. I can't quit yawning.
oh,
Take it easy,
Mr.
Mr. Gary.
Have a good
Good
night.
night, sir.
Have a good
You guys
night.
have a good night.
But she said, I said, yeah, the Fifth Amendment, the space has to prove beyond reasonable doubt that I committed a crime and underneath the statutes that you're saying, which I didn't. She goes, let me go talk to my boss. Comes back 5 minutes later. Mr. Hessler, everything is good. Your suspension will be lifted, and we're sending you a refund check, and this is the refund amount, and this is where we're sending it.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I've been having a problem lately because the insurance company I deal with doesn't seem to report the right way, and they keep wanting proof of insurance for my cars constantly in Alabama. And I'm kind of happy about that. They want to make sure people have insurance, because in Washington State, people can get away with no insurance all the goddamn time. Every time I got in an accident, except for once, the people who hit me didn't have insurance.
Yeah. Well, the state should have, it depends on the state's regulations and how, if an individual, when they do give proof of insurance for their vehicle being registered, that if that insurance is canceled, that it's their burden to contact the state to say the individual's insurance is canceled.
But that's the thing, is they haven't done that, and we've proven to them time and time again that I've had insurance since I've been here. And it's just really irritating when they call me or I get these things in the mail going, you need to prove you had insurance for like March of last year, and I'm like, why? I don't even have that vehicle anymore. I had insurance on it at the time, yes. I don't now because I don't own it.
Wow.
It's shit like that just irritates me. And we take the paperwork into them, and they're like, well, you need to go talk to your insurance broker and have them fix it. And I'm like, I did 3 times. And in this year alone, we've had to do it like 3 or 4 times.
Wow.
And yes, I know I'm paying for the lowest cut rate insurance I can fucking find, but that's what I can afford,
The way insurance is right now, it's ridiculous because you are
You ain't
paying for
lying.
individuals that don't have insurance. You're paying for the inflated cost of parts and labor to fix
Yeah.
a vehicle when it is damaged.
Yeah, I know. I can't do USA. USAA jacked their rates way the fuck up, and then they dropped me when I moved to Alabama.
Yeah, because some places their insurance is different. Like here in Florida, I had my car was hit in a parking lot without me being in it. I claimed it on my insurance. Well, it's an accident. I
Yeah,
didn't have an accident. There was an accident. Somebody hit me. No, I didn't have an accident.
yeah,
The
but
car
if you
was
don't have
parked.
the other person there to take the claim and actually pay for it, then yeah, they're going to charge you for it. And they're going to jack your insurance rate.
Yeah, they're saying it's an accident on me. I'm like, no, how was it an
Well,
accident on me when I wasn't even fucking driving?
I wasn't even in the car at the time.
The car was parked in a parking lot.
Yeah, and they put points on your insurance for that or on your
Yeah.
license for that. And I'm like,
Really?
wow. Yes, in some
Wow.
states they do.
Yes.
Wow, that I
Ridiculous.
didn't know that you would get points for that.
It depends on the state because the
Yeah.
points basically affect the insurance more than anything else.
Right, but points is against your driving record. You weren't driving.
Oh,
I
they
have
have to have it.
points on my insurance for an accident from another state in this state. And I'm like, but
Good.
it's not my fault. I have no fault I have a no fault accident that gave me points.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know it is. But it's all about money. It's all
It
about
is.
It's all it is about money, man.
and for the insurance companies.
Insurance is the biggest fraud in this country, dude.
It is one of the worst things. I mean, have you seen the shit where they're using satellite images and drone images and canceling people's homeowners insurance because they
Yeah,
have
I've seen that shit.
backyard?
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
they determined that your roof didn't meet the guidelines because it looked bad from a satellite photo.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a roof that was like a year old. I've seen this shit.
So they actually canceled mine, which if you guys have State Farm, that is the shittiest
Fuck
insurance.
State
You
Farm.
ain't lying. State
But-
Farm fucking sucks ass.
They the house is being built. The builder says, go with this lady at State Farm. We've worked with her quite a bit, yada yada yada. Okay, I'm in a different state, fine, let's do
Well,
that.
it kicks back to me.
We go to close on the house, we go to come in, and 2 weeks later I get a letter saying that my insurance was canceled because it took too long to build the house.
What the fuck?
Took too long.
Exactly. I'm
I'm
like,
sorry. Sorry for laughing, Mike. I don't mean to laugh. I'm laughing at the situation.
Yeah.
no shit.
That's kind of BS. But I've been watching, especially California is one of the worst right now for getting insurance companies are moving out of that state. They are. They're just
Same with
canceling everybody. And
Florida
moving the fuck
too.
out.
Florida.
Florida. Yeah, they're bad. Insurance. My insurance is $200 a month down here.
For what?
I'm 54 for my pickup truck.
For one truck.
Yes.
That's ridiculous. Because that truck is a newer truck. It has all the safety shit in it.
It's a 2016. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got well,
truck.
okay.
I
Anything
like your truck. I saw that.
2020 okay, anything 2020 or 21 and newer gets even costs less to insure because of all the safety stuff they put in them now.
Yeah.
Which
I like
is
old-
crazy. My most expensive car is one of my oldest cars.
I think one of the bigger things is because, especially these vehicles being aluminum, when they get hit, they get bumped up
Well,
quick.
they get
Yeah, they get fucked
Yeah,
up
they
bad,
do.
dude.
And they charge and some body shops won't work on aluminum
they won't even
vehicles.
work on them.
No,
Yeah.
it's like what State Farm is doing to my mom right now. My mom's 78 years old. She's never had a ticket in her life.
Yeah, see, look, Jamie pays
Never had a ticket.
how many vehicles? But how many vehicles are you paying $300 a month for? And do any of them have full coverage? But I doubt it because they're all OBS and old school, and nobody fixes them anyway other than you.
You talking about me?
No, I'm
No,
talking about
Jamie.
Jamie. She's in the chat.
Oh, I've got 5 vehicles. Our insurance is $250 a month, and that's for coverage on all of them.
And
Jeez.
it's full coverage.
Full coverage.
And who are you through?
Progressive.
Jesus
Really?
Christ. No, Progressive didn't give me that low.
Yeah, that's who I got, Mike.
Credit score's
Progressive.
higher than mine. I forgot.
Yeah, I ain't got no problem with Progressive. They treat me good.
So
Yeah.
I used to be with Progressive a long time ago, but I haven't. I should try them again.
Check them
But
out.
everybody else around here and recently, like Allstate's been calling me off the fucking hook.
Oh,
And I
fuck
keep
that.
telling them, you've tried already.
Fuck Allstate, dude.
I'm just-
They're worse than fucking State
I
Farm.
was like, you tried already, and you came in almost $1,000 more expensive per 6 months.
Right, because it
for
goes into the agent's pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I was saying about my mom's car. She's 78, never had a ticket in her life. Her car is a 01 Crown Victoria, and they charging her $400 a quarter.
What do I
And this
pay?
is for liability, dude. Liability. Like $400 a quarter, and then I called my insurance company, and I'm gonna add her car to my insurance. Her insurance is only damn $55 a month.
Yep.
That tells you how big a damn ripoff fucking State Farm is.
Yep.
So my next payment, my next payment. So I had an initial payment of $365 for 6 months, but then the other 5 payments are like $275 a month. I have full coverage on 2 cars, and the other 2 cars. So I only insure 4 cars. The Mustang doesn't have insurance on it. It also doesn't have tabs on it, so it's not legally drivable.
That's another weird thing about the state that you're in, that they take your damn tags. I mean, you're like, what?
Well, they wanted to take my license plate, but I was able to scrape off the tab and hand it and give that to them because I paid extra for that license.
I was going to say, if they take if Georgia takes my damn license plate, they pay me for that motherfucker because I bought it.
Exactly.
They're not just going to take my tag.
$100 deductible on their for comprehensive and for windshields. That's nice. I've got one of my cars has a $500 deductible for full coverage, and the other one has $1,000 because it's what the bank requires. It's 500. That's why the truck's a 500 and the Edge is 1,000. The Edge is paid off, but I still have full coverage on it because it's a newer car.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell, it's probably still under warranty too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'd have full coverage on it. Damn right.
Let's see, for another 22, 23, 24, 25. So next year. It'll lose full coverage next year. It'll lose part of its warranty next year. This 36,000 3-year warranty will go away next year.
You're going to take my license and all that jive because I can't drive 55.
I know that's just right.
Exactly.
Oh no, you would have been bored riding with me today, man, because I drove like a fucking grandpa all the way down there and back.
Really?
It depends
Hell
on
yeah,
the
man. You understand? I don't drive fast anymore, man.
Well, it does. It depends. If I'm in my truck and I'm cruising, I'm hitting it. Whatever. I'm a little above the speed limit. I'll set it like 3 to 5 miles an hour above the speed limit. Hit cruise control, and I don't care.
That's it. That's what I do.
Now, if I'm in
But
my
see,
car,
my truck don't have cruise control, so. But I wouldn't drive my truck though. I drive my brother.
My car is a different story.
Exactly.
And any of my cars, my 2 cars that are both broken right now, it's a little bit more than that. And I'm not going to say how much more, but a little bit. Just a little teensy bit more.
Teensy wincy?
Shit, I tell you, the best car I like driving is my mom's 01 Crown Victoria, dude. That's like driving your
Oh,
fucking
man.
recliner.
No one Crown Vic. I love those.
Dude, that's like driving your fucking recliner down the road. That son of a bitch is so fucking comfortable, dude. God almighty. Yeah, it's so fucking awesome driving that car. I love driving that car.
Is it still got the bench seats or you got the buckets?
Yeah, the 2 front seats are buckets.
Okay. So you do still have the buckets, but they're still like being on a couch.
Yeah. I mean, they're just like being just like being on the couch, man. It's awesome. That car is so good.
It's like my son.
It just fucking floats,
Yeah.
man. The car just floats across the ground. It's
My
so
son used
it's
to have
awesome
an old
ride.
Dodge. He had a Dodge Dynasty. It was one of the most comfortable cars I've ever ridden in. I mean, seriously, that thing was, it was like floating, and it was like being on a fucking couch. It was awesome.
Do you know why that is?
No.
Because Ricardo Montalban said it best, the Corinthian leather.
Oh, this one was cloth. I'm sorry.
Hey, this ain't got no leather. It's just cloth. And this is not the
Corinthian leather.
this is not the Pleats edition either.
But Corinthian leather doesn't exist. It was something
He made
fake
that
made
word up because it sounded good, he said.
It sounded good. Yes.
Yes,
Well,
I
you
saw
can make the word up.
information on that.
Corinthian is a thing. You know, it's a place.
Yes.
You know, but Corinthian leather doesn't exist.
No, it does not. It's so
Leather.
funny. I
Most
love
of
that.
it was leather.
I love it when I found that out. He's like, it just sounded good. So
Oh, when I was a kid, yeah, that was awesome. And Ricardo Montalban was, he was Fantasy Island, man. He was Mr. Rourke. The plane boss. Plane.
Yep, with tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that old show. I'm
That
sorry.
was right. Hey, do you remember what show came before that?
Love Boat?
The Love Boat.
The Love Boat.
Exciting and new.
Come aboard. We're expecting you.
Damn, I ain't seen that TV show in fucking years, man.
Hey,
Holy fuck.
if there wasn't a Western movie on, or my grandma wouldn't let me watch the Western movie because she wanted to watch The Love Boat, we watched The Love Boat together.
That's right.
Hey,
That's right.
Jamie, that's because your cars can't hit the speed limit. That's not our fault.
Who's that?
Jamie.
Damn, are you saying her cars are that slow?
Her trucks. Her OBS trucks. She says she
okay.
goes 5 under the speed limit.
Yeah, she got all them damn big gears in them. That's the reason why.
No shit. She can't get up to the speed limit. She got plenty of power. She just can't get to the speed limit.
Yeah.
Doing 55
And when-
miles an hour at 4,000 RPMs.
Yeah, but see, we got to remember though, you trying to run 70 or 65 in those big old trucks, they just fucking slurping the gas down.
Well, see, that's the
Oh,
thing
yeah.
is like the speed limit where it's 65 and 70. Yeah, I understand. And OBS, you're not doing it. Fuck it.
Well, see, you got to remember though, when those trucks were built and geared and all that, the speed limits were 55 miles an hour back then. It wasn't 70 like it is now.
See, 65 is her max comfort personal maximum, which that's fine. As long as you're not in front of me.
All right. It's okay, Jamie. If you don't want to go back in time and hit 98.7 mile per hour.
88.
88.
Which was what my F450's maximum speed was. That on the governor was 88 miles an hour.
Really?
Yes. The
Oh, you
F450
should.
would not go fast.
That would suck. I mean, if it wasn't for me, I don't drive that fast anymore.
I
But
didn't need to go faster than that. When I was pulling the trailer, I wouldn't even go close to that fast.
Hey,
That's my big ass trailer.
man, I snatch something down the road 85, 90. It don't bother me pulling no trailer.
I remember when I was
It would in
moving.
that truck with the trailer I had on a bumper pull that would start swaying. Anything above 70 miles an hour would just go crazy. And it was a triple axle too.
Wow. I remember when I was moving to North Carolina and, those diesel rental trucks, the Penske ones.
Yeah.
First thing I would do, man, I would pick it up, bring it home, take the freaking air filter out, take all that shit out. I need as much as I can get out of this damn thing.
Damn, you're lucky that son of a bitch ran.
And it's
You're lucky
going
the
wide
government
open.
didn't stop you.
Yeah, you're lucky that some of it even ran without the air filter in it.
Why?
Well, the Penske,
Because of the way these damn computers are all these trucks are all computer controlled now.
So the Penske's weren't as bad as say the what's that?
U-Hauls?
Yeah, but they're still probably all internationals or Freightliners. So it doesn't matter. U-Hauls are by far the slowest truck you could ever drive.
No shit.
But
they got on them like crazy.
yeah. But still, the Penske's and stuff, the way these new trucks are built and they're all computer controlled and shit like that, you're lucky that some bitch even ran without an air filter.
I was
85. Nice. My 95 F-150 extended cab long bed, maximum speed in that thing. I don't care. Going downhill, uphill, didn't matter. 75. As fast as it could go. Would not exceed 75. And I don't know why. It just wouldn't go any fucking faster. Had a 302 in it. It was just a basic 302. Yeah, I love that truck though. I kind of wish I hadn't gotten rid of it. When I bought the Silverado to tow with, because the F-150 had no towing capacity.
No, they're pigs, man. They can't tow shit.
No, they couldn't tow nothing. So I had to buy the Silverado, and I bought that 07 Silverado, and that thing was great.
Yeah, the little 302s, they were great, man, but they just was not built for towing.
The 07 Silverado got traded in for the 15 F350 when I started pulling trailer a lot with cars on it, especially in the mountains. And then the only reason I get rid of that was when I bought that big trailer and I towed that home with the F350, and the F350 had problems with it. It was too big. It was 16,000 pounds unloaded. And the F-350 was at 15 was pushed to its point of being able to keep it straight. And with 2 cars in it, wasn't going to happen. That's another almost 10,000, 7,000 pounds more. Plus tools and all the other gear I threw in that son of a bitch. I missed that trailer too. That's why I bought the F-450. And the F-450, when I bought it, I originally ordered an XLT with towing package. That's all I wanted. Nothing fancy, nothing special. And they're like, well, it's going to be 8 months until you get it due to COVID. And so I went home and was like, okay, it's going to be 8 months. I'm not going to be able to tow anything for a while. And they called me and said, we just got an allocation of a truck coming in, an F-450, like you wanted, but it's a platinum. And I was like, okay, just put my money on that. I don't care. I did not ask them how much it cost.
Yeah. At that point in time, that's where you said, I fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
Exactly.
$1,000 more than the truck.
Yeah. That's when they showed you just how proud they are of those trucks.
Oh, it was worth every bit of it.
They are comfortable as fuck.
The fucking
They're nice trucks, but
every-
God, that's a heap of money to pay for a truck.
And then I paid extra to another company to have the tonneau cover I had on it, the metal rollback tonneau cover. I paid
Yeah, them things are awesome as hell, dude. I love those tonneau covers.
$1,000.
$2,000 for that thing.
I'm
Oh,
gonna get one on my truck
retracts.
once I finally get a tailgate for get the tailgate put on to get the
Did
truck
yours
painted.
retract into itself?
Yeah, it rolled up into itself.
Yep.
Yeah, the
Yep.
retracts.
And you
Yeah,
could
them are badass damn
stand on
tonneau
it.
covers.
I could stand on that son of a bitch. It had a PSI of like 500 or 300 pounds per square inch or something.
Sir, with your back and your abilities to fall off of ladders because you just don't know that they're 6 feet and not 1 foot off the ground, I advise you to stay off of shit. Okay? As your doctor, I advise you to stay off of shit.
Damn, T.
A while ago, fine standing on the top of it, but I just wanted to test it to make sure it was as good as they said it was.
Was it?
Yeah, it didn't even bow. Didn't
Well,
even
Pigs, that's like you. You ain't as old as you once was, but you're good as you ever was.
I'm as good once as I ever was.
There you go.
Exactly. At least once.
I heard that song this morning on the way to work, and
That's too funny.
it kills me when I hear those and I'm like, oh my god, I cannot believe he's dead already.
I know, right?
Fucking Toby Keith was my hero. I love.
So he was awesome, dude. I became a Toby Keith fan during 9/11 when he wrote that damn song.
Oh, I was a fan of his before then, and when he wrote that song, it just made it even better.
Yeah, when he wrote that song, just telling the rest of the world to
I
fucking
was a
kiss
fan
our
of
ass.
his,
You're damn right.
Take a look at me now. That one was great because it's one of those, fuck you. You were too good for me back then, but now you want me, and fuck you. You don't get me anymore.
I'm still trying to remember though. Did he write that song right there for a girl, or did he write that for the NFL?
He wrote that for a girl.
Okay, because I know he got pretty well shafted by the NFL too. So
from his childhood.
Yeah, I know he got shafted by the NFL too when he played pro ball.
He didn't really care about that because he figured that him not playing football kept him from getting hurt. From interviews I saw, he's happier. He was happier that didn't happen.
Well, hell yeah, he'd have never made as much money playing football as he did a musician. That motherfucker made a mint, dude.
But it sucked how he went, and he went quick too. And
yeah, he did.
Oh my god, his last couple of months, just seeing pictures of him, I could not the same person.
No. That dude was a big old dude too, man. Y'all ever seen that dude in person?
Yep.
That motherfucker was huge.
He was such a nice guy too.
Dude, he would have had to kick me in the ass because I'd have been running my ass off. I'm like, ain't no way I'm fighting that big motherfucker.
Hey, David, I have respect for the road.
Salty, but the thing is,
respect my driving.
Salty,
what was that, T?
Salty, you're so fucking short. You got to dig a hole to kick your ass.
Yeah, no joke. No joke. Hey, Mike's garage is right there with me. I think he's actually an inch or two shorter than me.
No, Mike's garage is a tall fella. I met him in person. Thank you for asking.
Tall fella, hell, he's shorter than me.
He's hey. He is not. He's vertically challenged, not like you fucking midget.
I'm actually taller than him. It's just my
Hold on,
belly sticks out about
hold
my
on.
belly sticks out about 5 foot further than his does.
That's what makes you lean. That's what makes you lean forward, you goober.
Hey,
Back.
my toes are always hurting because I'm always leaning forward because my big
Lord
ass
have
belly.
mercy.
I got a question. Hold on. How tall are you, Mike?
5'6".
Oh, I didn't realize you were that short.
Hey,
Thank you.
High, not
I'm
tall.
5'6.5", and I'm keeping the half, motherfuckers. Ain't nobody taking it away from me.
So
It even
hold
says it on my driver's license.
I've got to ask. Hey, Colleen, how tall are you? She is 5'3"3/4.
Yeah, I hear that. Hey, my mom is 4'8".
Oh, my mom was like 5'2", I think.
My mom is a little bitty woman, dude. Short as
My
hell.
mom was 5'2" and about 90 pounds. Literally, she was a skinny.
My mom is a true redhead,
You are.
and she was a firecracker when we were growing up because she didn't have no problem showing you the backside of that hand.
I will tell you,
Ow!
I was short for a while. I was 6 foot tall for a while, and then I got back surgery. Now I'm back up over 6'1", so I'm happy.
Dude, I tell you what, you grew up in our era, like me and Pinks and T and stuff like that. Even Mike, he ain't too far behind us. Shit, mamas had no problem. You'd be standing in line at the grocery store. Back in the day, there wasn't a Walmart. It was Kmart or Richway or something. All of a sudden, you stand in line, pow! That backhand knocked the shit out of you.
Smacked me. I tried to smack me one time.
I tell you, my mom had the fastest hands in the world. She'd slap your ass, you didn't even know you were slapped. It was over with.
My mom didn't have to, because she had the your dad or your stepdad will be home and
Oh, we got that too, but she got her licks in first.
yeah, but my mom didn't do that most of the time. But there was one time my mom, I said something being a smart ass, not even trying to be mean, just being a smart ass. I think it was like 15 years old. And my mom went to smack me. And all I did, I'm going to actually show you. Look at your cameras. I did this. I blocked it. She got a bruise on her arm because she hit my arm.
I wasn't brave enough to do that because I know the repercussion of blocking something from my mom.
Beat later that night.
Yeah, my daddy would
And I deserved every bit of it. I felt so bad for bruising my mom. I felt bad.
My daddy would have beat me down to the damn white meat, dude. He would have beat the piss out of me. Lordy.
It happened. I was beat. There was a belt and I had no pants on. It was a belt on bare bottom at 15 years old. And I was like, I didn't even fight against it because I felt bad. I did not mean to hurt my mom.
That is something I have. My little sister has actually hit my mom one time.
But you got to remember, 13, I was 6'1" or almost 6'2". At 13,
hell, at 13, I'd be lucky if I was hitting 5 foot. I was a little bitty motherfucker.
No, it was between in the summer between going, of school between 12 and 13. I was 13 already because but when I turned 13 that summer, when I went back to school the next year, I was 6'1". I left school at like literally, I think 5'9". I grew 4 inches over the summer. It hurts. It hurt a lot. Growing that fast.
Growing pains.
Oh yeah, it fucking hurt. But I was
Mike,
13.
Your daughter's a little bitty thing too for her age, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Is she?
I thought I remember you telling me she was a little bitty thing for her age.
How old is she? She's
9.
not. Oh God, I keep wanting to say 7. I don't know why, because probably from the video where I saw her and she looks 7. But that may be a 2-year-old video.
No, she looks like she's 5 or 6, but she's 9.
Yeah. Is she smart though?
Oh, yeah. She
You got
walks
her
around
dad-
with the book all day.
She got her dad's brains. I don't know how. I don't know your wife, so I can't say anything. I said she got her dad.
Exactly. That's one thing we've never even heard Mike Rod's wife's voice on the phone. I mean, on the computer.
She is
Nope.
smart. She stays away.
That's
Yep.
because he keeps her in the kitchen cleaning and cooking.
Oh,
I bet it's the other way around.
I'm
She
sorry, Mike.
has doing that
Please
shit.
don't take offense to that young man. Don't take offense to that, sir.
Hey, we can call him a young man because he's younger than us.
Well, I never
Me and
want to disrespect any of y'all. Overstep my boundaries of friendship.
T,
No.
when is your birthday?
My birthday was back in June.
yeah.
Oh, you just turned 54?
6 months after yours, because you're June 8th.
Oh shit!
You're July.
You're almost a year older than
You're
me.
January 8th. I'm June 8th. Right, Salty?
I'm February, so
Yep.
I'm before both of you, so I win. I'm older.
I thought Salty was in January.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's smacking your lips.
When's your birthday, Salty?
January.
Oh, okay, it is.
You're January 8th, right, Salty?
Yeah, January 8th. Yeah, I'll be
Yeah, 'cause
55.
yeah.
Y'all are telling each other's date of birth.
I don't
I
give a
can
shit.
tell. I can remember because Salty's 6 months older than me.
Yeah, don't nobody, don't nobody know me in person. I don't give a shit about my birthday.
Just so we know, all my information has been leaked online recently, and I've gotten all the ID alerts for it that they know my birth date, my social, my name, everything.
Same
And now
here.
I've been starting to
Trust
get
me, they know all of
I've
ours.
been
dark-
I
starting
don't
to
give
get
a damn.
web
They
emails
know
from
all of
people
ours.
trying to get money from me.
Yep.
Yeah, they know all of ours, man. I don't give a shit who you are. They got your
The
information.
newest one was $1,950 in Bitcoin. Because they know who I am, and they have Pegasus software on my phone, but they do not have Pegasus software on my phone. It's a lie. They just got my email and my name corresponded because of that latest breach from the national public whatever.
Yep, that was the big breach.
The big breach.
Yep.
We got
Yep.
my name out there with my social and my address, and it's pissing me off because I don't want to have to change my goddamn social because I know it.
You don't. All you got to do is freeze your 3 credit bureaus like I did.
Yeah.
All you
Hey,
got
Mike,
to do
what
is
is-
contact the 3 credit bureaus. You put in a freeze. You do it online. And then whenever that you need to apply for credit, say you're going to get a new vehicle or whatever that it might be, you
You'll
then go
unlock it.
online, you unfreeze it, you put in how many days that you want to unfreeze it. And when you submit it for each one, it's instantly unlocked. So if I'm going to buy something, I might unlock it for like 5 days and at all 3 bureaus, and I buy what I need to buy, and then it automatically relocks.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm hooked up with like Experian because I use them for years. I don't really pay for them anymore, but
Well, this locks them. So what you're talking about is credit reports.
Yeah.
They report and they tell you when someone's already pulled your
they
credit
gave
and done this,
me
that,
the
or the other.
information or the ability to lock it with just one click back then.
Right, but the thing is with the freeze, no one can. Anybody tries to pull your credit, applies for something, it's just denied. No matter what, it's denied. So it's
Yeah.
just people can still do other frauds against you. They can do
Oh yeah.
healthcare frauds. They can
And
do
they can
tax
try and
return
fucking
fraud.
scam you out of money with using because they sent what's funny is they sent me a PDF and I didn't open the PDF, but the preview of the PDF showed me a picture of my house from Google Maps. And they're like, I have all your information and I'm spying on you. And if you don't send me this, I'm going to send your spouse all your information. I'm like, you can send my spouse everything. I don't fucking care. You're not getting a dime out of me. If I had a way to trace you and track you, I would come to your house. But I don't. So you're lucky.
They're sneaky these days.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mike, I need to talk to you too, buddy. I got a friend of mine who is looking for a job. And he's looking for a job in your field.
He's looking for a job in what?
Your field.
There's not a lot of people looking for jobs in Salty's field because everybody can plant tulips cheap.
No,
Hey.
seriously though. My buddy, he is looking for another job because he went to school and learned and got all of his degrees and all this other shit. The same thing as you do right now.
Yeah.
He's having a hard time finding a job. He said, "Man, he just don't seem like there's no fucking jobs out there for this shit." He goes, "I spent all this time going to college and getting all my degrees and all this other shit."
Problem is,
He
they
goes, "I
want
can't."
people with 30 years experience. Right
He
out
said,
of
"I can't even." He said, "I can't even get a fucking job."
Hook up with me offline. Do me a favor. You've
Mhm.
got my
I got your number. I can call you.
yeah. What we can do? Have him send me his resume. I
Yeah.
will
What
bet
I'll do is
money
I'll
that
just
his
put.
resume has issues, and that's why it's not working.
Yeah. What I will do is I will just, if it's okay with you, I will just put you and him in contact with each other and let you and him speak with each other because I know nothing about the kind of shit that you do, and I don't want to be the middleman in something
Well,
I know
we
nothing
can
about.
do this.
You know what I mean?
Get his resume. Send me his resume. I don't want to talk to him first. I'd rather see his resume first,
Hmm.
so I can take a look to see if he has anything. Because that's going to be the big thing. Because you got to remember, if you're applying for jobs, you didn't even talk to anybody. You didn't even get through the door. Recruiter didn't even look at you. Something's up with the
Yeah,
resume. So that's what I want to see before I even talk to him.
I got you. Okay, okay. Well, then like I said, I'll get with him, and then I'll get some information from you where he can send all this and
Yep.
do whatever it is that you and him need to be taken care of, and all this other kind of stuff. And he's a very smart. I mean, the dude is like a fucking brain. He's like you are. He's a very smart motherfucker. He's way above my pay grade. I'll put it to you that way. He's way the hell above me.
I am not smart. I used to be smart. Now I'm old.
Nah, trust me, you ain't old, motherfucker. I'm older than you, so no, you ain't old.
Trust me, he's old when it comes to the biz he's in.
Yes, I am. I'm a dinosaur.
I
Well,
am
ladies,
I
I'm
am
gonna
so
pop
old
off
that
of
I'm
here.
already the oil. I'm not even
Like,
dinosaur. I'm
look, if
oil.
he was looking for a job being a truck driver, I'm his Huckleberry. I could hook him up. But doing the shit that you do and the shit that he does, I'm lost. I have no knowledge of any
And
of that
how
shit.
how do you know this guy?
Oh, I've been knowing this guy ever since he was in fucking junior high school.
But what's he to you?
He's a really, really fucking good friend of mine. Really, really good friend.
What state does he live?
Alabama.
Okay.
Matter of fact, he don't live that far from Pinks.
Is it Bama?
No, Alabama lives at the bottom of the state. You're at the top of
I
the state.
know, I know. I was joking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He don't live far from you, Pinks.
Yeah. Give him my number and send me his resume, and I can take a look.
So when I
Okay.
got my degree in IT and security and stuff, I looked into the jobs. Hey, thanks for coming in, Karma. You too,
Have a
Mr.
good
Hey,
one, Carl.
Mob, take care, buddy. I'm sorry, buddy. I wasn't looking at the chat. I didn't know you was in there. My
When I
phone's
came
sitting up under
in,
my chair.
when I got
So
done with my degree and I tried to get into the business, I would have had to lose so much money. I couldn't have afforded to live at the time. So I stayed in my job that I had instead of going into IT. And that may have been a bad choice at the time, but it was a choice I made.
well, all he can seem to find right now, the military base that you were trying to go to work on, Pinks, tried to apply for the
Oh,
job and got
Redstone?
turned down. Yeah, that's where he works on that military base as he's some kind of high damn security guard or whatever the hell that is there. So that's what he's doing right now until he can find a job in the field. He said, I can't
Oh,
find
yeah,
shit.
I get it.
So
Like right now, it's funny. So we're moving to a new building right now, and one of my coworkers is just now. He's almost done with his college to get his IT degree, doing basically the same thing I did, and he's doing online college as well because of the job. So it's hard to go to school, and he's going to be our new IT guy. I know about 100 times more than he does about IT.
Yeah, I
Wow.
think my buddy, I think he's already got his degrees. I think he's got his
Yeah,
bachelor's, his
degrees don't mean shit.
master's,
I'm
and
sorry. Degrees aren't nothing. It's
yeah, I'm
actually,
just saying he's got his
I've actually
bachelor's,
forgotten.
master's, and all that kind of other shit.
I have forgotten more than college taught me.
I've
he's
just
got a-
forgotten
Knowledge
more.
I had before I went to school.
I've just forgotten more.
I have
T, you still with us?
he's gone.
Okay,
Yeah,
take care, T.
But
Yeah, like I said, I mean,
so
he
much.
he is so fucking intelligent, man. It's like
And the
he
reason
starts talking about shit, and I'm like, dude, you know I don't understand a damn
Right,
thing you're
that's
saying. I tell him all the time, I don't understand that you're saying.
because the reason I've forgotten is because I don't do it anymore. I don't even. Hey, thanks, Steve. Thanks for coming in, man. Love you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
buddy,
go on,
take care,
T.
man.
I have forgotten so much because I barely get on my computers anymore at home because I'm on a computer all day at fucking work.
I
No,
don't blame you. I don't blame
Right
you.
now, this is my being on a computer now.
Pink,
But
everything has changed. I'm not even caught up on it anymore.
no.
I'm slipping
You
myself,
can't
and I'm
be.
in it.
Unless you're young, you cannot keep up with it all.
You know,
It is so hard.
So, Mike, how many more years you think you got being in this business? I mean, just out of curiosity.
Maybe 6 to 7.
You got about that many more, huh?
Yeah.
So you're going to have to go back and get some refresher courses and learn some things.
No,
Huh?
at this
Before it's
point
over
in
with?
life, you just learn why you're doing it. You have to learn. You have to keep up with the tech blogs. You have to read. You have to study. And I quit doing that. I quit doing it. I used to every day I'd come home from work and I'd read the blogs. I'd go in and read the new studies. I'd read white papers. I'd read everything I could to keep caught up with the technology. But about 10 years ago, I gave that up. It was too hard. I was like, because it's not what I'm doing for work. I can't keep doing it.
So, Mike, do you think you're going to have to go back and take like some kind of course or whatever?
I take courses all the time, but it's you just
Oh, okay.
can't.
So you do it at home online.
Let me
Okay, I
put
got
it this way, Pinks, or not Pinks, Salty. Your mind can't move fast enough.
No.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
That is the problem.
It's moving that fast, huh?
Your mind declines more, and it does.
Yeah.
I don't care what they say. Your mind declines more. I cannot learn at the pace I used to. In fact, I have trouble remembering things that I should know easily, and it sucks, and it really pisses me off. It's got to the point now where my brain has slacked as much as it has that I'm irritated with it. Because I don't remember everything I used to know, and I cannot even fathom keeping up with the kids nowadays.
Dude, I'm telling you, just like now, I just went back and started playing World of Warcraft again. And I'm telling you, I left that game 6 years ago and said I would never go back again. Well, now I done bought the new expansion and all that shit. I'm out there playing it. And I'm telling you right now, my hand and eye coordination is nowhere near what it was 6 years ago. I'm telling you, holy
years
shit.
ago. Over
Say
10
what now?
years ago, I quit that game, and I played that game religiously every day.
Oh,
And
same here. Same here.
I can't stand it now. I can't stand those games. They're just,
Shit, I love it. I love it, game, dude.
the only games I play are little stupid phone games now that anybody could play.
Yeah, that's the games I don't play.
I don't
Well, I bought
have
this.
any.
I bought this big ass gaming computer. I said, "Hell, I bought it for a reason. I'm gonna play games with it." I got a really badass computer, so
I don't play any games on my phone at all.
Really?
I don't play any games on my phone either.
I don't play like I used to. I barely ever go into games on my phone now, but I used to play like what is that, Candy Crush kind of stuff, those kind of games. I'd play those like when I was on airplanes or when I was somewhere where I had to wait for hours on end. I'd play those just to make the time pass, because reading puts me to sleep now.
Damn, the only thing I found out from playing phone games, it just kills your fucking battery that much faster.
I always have a battery or a plug-in.
Yeah.
If I'm playing games like that hard, it's plugged in. I'm not really worried about that.
That's the reason why I spent all this money buying this damn game, having this gaming computer built and all that shit.
And I used to love playing games. And now every now and then I'll turn it on and I'll play some Forza. And that's about it.
Yeah, but that's on console though, because you can't play that on computer.
Exactly. I'm talking console games.
Yeah,
But
see,
I
that's
can't
something
play them
I don't
very
do
often
console games.
because my hands hurt holding the controller.
Yeah, I'm a
hands
PC. I'm a
on
PC
keyboard.
gamer.
I
Yeah,
can't. I'm on a keyboard and mouse all day long doing AutoCAD. At the end of the day, my wrist and hand hurts.
got carpal
It's
tunnel.
pain. Huh?
You got carpal tunnel.
I've had carpal tunnel for over a decade.
You never had the surgery.
No. Because the surgery will take me out of work for days that I can't afford.
Yeah, my ex-wife's mom had carpal tunnel surgery on both
But I
wrists
also
at the same damn time. Boy,
I also have arthritis in my hands and my back.
that lady couldn't even wipe her ass. Plus, she weighed about 350
I
pounds.
can wipe my ass. I don't weigh quite that much.
No. What I said, she had carpal tunnel surgery on both hands at the same time.
You're not supposed
And
to.
well, they did it, and that
It's
lady
like
couldn't even wipe her own ass.
They call it shoulder surgery on both shoulders at the same time. Most places won't do that. You can only do one at a time. Because
Yeah, just like they don't do cataract surgery on both eyes at the same time either,
no,
because you'd be blind.
You'd be blind. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you have to wear patches on both damn eyes.
Is that your Termy right there? I'm looking at, Mike.
Who's Termy?
Yours.
Oh, that's my Mach 1.
Oh, that's your Mach. It's blurry to me. It's late. I've been drinking. I can't tell what it is.
Yeah, I'm going in next week to get a new pair of glasses. I can't wait either.
I need new glasses.
Are you going to see better, Salty?
Nah, I'll see clear. Let's just put it that way, because of my glasses got a few
So-
scratches and smears and shit like that on it. It won't come out. I'll
If
see
you're
clear.
on
I'm sure my
stabilized, or
prescription.
They still.
No, I still got to have the cataracts removed off my eyes.
Really?
Yeah, I got cataracts on both eyes. I still got
I
to have
got
that
a knife.
surgery
I'll
done.
come take them out if you need.
So
But
if you get rid of that-
I can't do it until I got somebody to come up here and take care of my mom and shit.
Gotcha.
So if you
Because-
get the cataracts done, how much of your vision returns?
None,
Oh, okay.
Well,
none, because I got mine will not improve at all. Period.
It won't improve per se, but the cataracts are actually hindering you a little bit.
Oh yeah, all it does, all a cataract does is make your it just puts a cloud over your eyes. That's all it does. Once you remove the cataracts, the cloud's gone. Like I said,
to do more than a cloud, they can actually do black spots too if they get bad.
yeah, but the best way to explain a cataract to somebody that don't have them, has never had them, go in the bathroom, turn on the fucking hot water in the shower, walk out, come back in 5 minutes later. You know how the bathroom's fogged up?
Mhm.
That's what you see all the time, 24/7.
Yeah, but I do know that cataracts can get bad enough to where those cloudy spots become black spots.
Oh yeah, they do. They do.
You
Yeah.
can't see anything through them.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. The only part of my vision I say will get better. I mean, it won't get better. It's just everything will be clear. The clouds will be gone. And so that possibly could improve my vision. Because I'm gonna get a pair of glasses now, and then when I have the cataract surgery, I'll have to get a new pair of glasses at that time.
Quick question for both of you while you're in here.
Mhm.
I'm thinking that when I go ahead and get my Mustang running again, I'm going to switch out the rear end. When I say rear end, I mean the rear subframe. For the original subframe I have, not the one for my car, but an original subframe I have for a Mustang sitting in my storage shed, and loosen it, put it in instead of the one that I've got right now that's got all the hard aluminum bushings in it, which
Gotcha.
you have to swap out the subframe and make it a road car again.
I think it's a great idea. Put it back on the
Cool.
street.
What's the gear of the rear end? Is it the same?
It's not going to change. I'm not changing the rear end gearing. I'm just changing the subframe. It's the what do I have in there now? It's a
315, ain't it?
It's whatever came in the automatic.
I think it's a 315.
No, it's not a 315. It's a
355.
355. That's it.
Well, that's actually a good gear.
Well, what it came with wasn't well. That's not it. It's a 330, 330 or 331.
It's a
okay.
331. That's what it is. 331.
331. So I had a 355 in it originally. That was the manual, and then the automatic came with the 331, and I switched to the 331 for when I put the Whipple in, so I could take off easier.
Now, are you gonna take the Whipple back off and just return it back to a stock engine, or are you
No,
gonna get the Whipple fixed and put it back on?
I have the money to buy the. So I found out the intercooler is only $450.
That's not bad then.
It's not nearly as bad as I thought it was because the front mount intercooler they have for that thing is $600. So, but I have to save up the money for that because I just don't have it. I can't just spend that right now.
Did you say something was wrong with your supercharger?
Yeah, I put holes in the intercooler. I cracked it. I let water sit in it while it was plain water sit in it during the winter when it went to like negative.
Oh, gotcha.
It was in my trailer, not in my garage.
Now, is this something you're going to be able to change out yourself, knowing your back issue and stuff like that?
Did you not look at the picture for the thumbnail?
No, I didn't. I just came in the live stream.
Hold on. I'm going to show you the picture for the thumbnail. Give me 1 second.
I just came right in the live stream.
I know.
I'm one of those dumbasses who don't do that.
I've got a zoomed in picture for what I put as the thumbnail. Camera, full screen. There we go. That. You see that thing right there?
As soon as the glare gets off of it.
Mm-hmm.
I see it, but I can't see the holes you're talking about. Hold on, let me blow my screen.
See the holes. You're not going to see the holes. That is an intercooler from inside the Whipple. It's a 3-piece unit.
It is rusty as
bolted
shit.
Together. It's not rusty. That red is from some kind of coolant that the previous owner used. It's stained.
Okay.
It's a stain.
Okay, I got you.
Now I did find when I had it out and I was checking to see if it was leaking because what I'd done before this picture was taken is I had it standing up and I filled it up with water and it leaked out and I watched it leak out, but you couldn't tell where it was coming from so there's a couple of leaks in it. It's not a super fast leak when it's not under pressure, but when it's under pressure, it shot everything out into the engine. The engine, like when I took that off, the whole inside of the supercharger and the intake was just wet, just water everywhere. It took me a little while. I cleaned it all up. The oil has water in it because of that. So it's all a little milky. So I need to change the oil in it. I need to get the clutch fixed. And then I need to get this radiator changed out. And the radiator that I thought was going to be super expensive because their upgraded ones are super expensive, they say is only $450 plus shipping.
It's not bad.
And I was like, that's not bad. But then I sent them a message back. What's the part number and how do I order it? And I have not heard a word back from them yet.
You will.
I will probably tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll get that information back.
I will when they decide to respond.
So you got the car in the shop now?
It's been in my garage for a couple of weeks.
Oh, okay.
It's been sitting there. I just decided because what happened when I started it and it ran until the water got in there and it gave it some misfires and some other issues. And then I realized it was having a problem. It would not stay running. So I decided that, oh, wait, maybe there was a problem. And I took it apart. And now, they did email me back.
So you got your wife's car sitting outside now?
Yeah. Well, it's under the carport.
Oh,
and I even had a tarp under my carport so the sun wouldn't hit it in the morning.
Gotcha. So when are you gonna put this Kenny Bell on your car, Mike?
I got so many projects I'm working on, but I wanted to get it cleaned up and get it ready. I got to do so suspension. I'm doing the alignment right now on the Mach 1. Next, I'm doing the alignment on the 2019 Mustang, and I got to change the transmission fluid. Then I got to change the oil in a few different devices around the, around the property. And then I've got truck I want to do suspension, but I might hold off on that. And then I've got to do the alarm on the Mach 1. And then I've got to tear the front cover off on the Mach 1 and reseal the timing cover. And then while I'm doing that, replace the supercharger. And I got to put a new alarm in it. So I've got so many different things. It's hopefully within the next 9 months.
Well, hopefully in about 3 months, if everything goes right, my truck will finally go in and get the tailgate put on and be painted. Hopefully.
There
But
you go.
we shall see if my
what's
buddy
up,
can
Nate?
get around to
You're
it. Hey,
Yeah.
come on back on. What's up there, buddy? Yeah, hopefully
Yeah.
in about 3 months, my truck can finally get painted. So
I'll be good.
I'll be happy. Yeah, because I finally found 4 good factory aluminum Chevy Colorado wheels. And I jumped on them when I found them. Well,
Nice.
now I got the wheels. Now I can get the steelies off of it and put the aluminum wheels on it.
Nice.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do too much to this truck. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just my runabout. It's my daily. So I ain't trying to do too much, but I just want to make it look a little bit better than it does. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
It's a really good running truck, and I get fucking awesome gas mileage in this bastard. I don't know if I'll ever sell this truck. Dude, I love having a pickup truck, and I'm getting 32 miles a gallon. I'm like, yep, I'm happy with this one.
Yeah.
I ain't getting rid of this one.
I got about 11.5 in mine. So
Yeah, I love 32 miles a gallon. Oh, look, I know it's only got a 2.9 liter 4-cylinder in it, but it's a small truck, and that little 4-cylinder pushes this truck with no problem.
yeah.
Perfect.
One of these days, I'm gonna get off my ass and finally take it to the stereo shop and have my damn stereo put in. I've had for 6 fucking months sitting there in the closet.
I just do those myself.
Yeah, fuck all that. I'm just let them do it because I'm gonna have them just put all brand new speakers and every damn thing in the truck. I bought all brand new speakers and everything for it.
I did that too for my truck because when I got it, the speakers sounded like.
Yeah, that's this man. I don't know what it is about Chevrolet, but their stereo systems they put in cars ain't worth 2 shits. Now Ford, they got an awesome stereo system in their cars.
Depends.
Chevy trucks, man, especially these little small peanut trucks like this, these stereos ain't worth shit.
I don't know that I've been in some that were pretty nice, but I do know that mine, when I took the speakers out, the surrounds on every one of the speakers in my 15 or 13 were gone. They were completely gone. There was no connection between the cone and the web.
Oh,
Well, see,
yeah,
that's probably a
foam
lot to do
surrounds.
with the way my truck is too. You got to remember, my truck is a WT model. It's a work
Yeah.
truck model.
Yeah,
So it has-
mine's an XLT. It's a low end.
Yeah, mine don't have power windows, power locks,
Oh,
don't
mine's
have cruise.
better than
Mine ain't
that.
got none of that shit.
It's got power windows and power locks, or I wouldn't have bought it.
Yeah, oh shit, I love the manual windows. I ain't sitting here lying about it. I love that shit. The only thing I don't like about this truck is it don't have a fucking key spot on the passenger side to put the key in and unlock the fucking door. It's only got one on the driver's side. That's the part I hate.
Most
That's
cars
weird.
since like 1987 are like that.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. Every time I want to go around and unlock the door on the passenger side, I'm like, fuck, I gotta walk all the way around, unlock the door and crawl through and hit the little fucking button.
I just hit the clicker on my key.
I ain't this
What
don't have no
tells me
clicker.
my car-
This don't got no clicker.
I actually have to put a key in the ignition to start it instead of just pushing a button.
Well, like I said, you got to remember, this is a WT model, so it's got
I
manual
know.
windows, manual
Like I
door
said,
locks and shit. So you got to do everything manual on this
This
truck.
car is the only car I have right now that I have to use a key in.
Yeah, the only luxuries this Summit's come with is automatic and air. That's it. This Summit ain't got nothing else. I mean, but I love the little truck, man. I mean, I love the gas mileage. And it's small enough that I can just whip that sumbitch in any parking place, no matter how tight the parking lot is. It's got a great turn radius. So I'm really happy with the little truck.
Why
man.
didn't you just buy
Especially
yourself a damn car?
because I got such a damn good deal on this truck, man. It's hard to turn that kind of deal down.
Hey guys, I got to get some Z's. Thank you,
Yeah,
thank
I'm
you,
about
thank
to
you
do
for
the same
having me.
thing, guys.
Yeah, you got to remember, I only get
I'll catch you
$750
later,
for the
Mike.
truck, man.
Hey,
Catch you
thanks
later,
for
Nate.
coming in, guys. I appreciate it. Sorry,
Y'all
Nate,
have a
Alright.
good
go
one.
back in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here too, man. It's about time for me to go in there and take the dog out for her
Where'd
last
you go
pee and go
earlier,
back to
Nate?
bed.
What's that?
Where'd you go earlier?
Well, I went in thinking I was going to be doing seating charts, and I went into Autumn basically hyperventilating, crying.
Whoa, she okay?
Oh, the wedding blues.
Oh no, my
Nervous.
dad's girlfriend.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, she was still posting shit on Facebook.
Oh no, you should see the messages she sent her. That
Oh
woman's
my
gonna be
God.
lucky to be alive at the end of this weekend.
Oh,
I'm taking a fat check with me, and I might disown my father on this one.
To say it might
Because
be a
he's part
shotgun
of it.
wedding, but it ain't to keep y'all from running away from each other. It's keep the shit away from the damn wedding.
Basically, we got blamed. We have been blamed for the reason why my dad had broken ribs, why my dad went to the hospital and had his appendix out, why my dad's sick, why
Oh
my
my
dad
God.
did all this work this summer.
oh, really? That's your fault, not hers.
Yeah, yep, 100%. It's the rule of thumb. And Autumn just looked at me and I said, "Do you understand the emotion I have right now? Fucking zero, absolutely zero. Because this is the shit I've put up with a lot of my life. This is why I'm an only child, but don't necessarily act like one."
Yeah.
I said, because I've put up with this nonsense long enough. I said, I've cried all I'm ever gonna cry for this shit. I don't have to
That's
put
right.
up with it.
You're
That's
I'm
right.
an adult. I will be treated like an adult. And whenever an adult's wrong, I'm going to call them out on it. And the hell
That's
if
right.
they're going to think they're going to cry the blues to me about how she's screaming. She's basically telling Autumn, I'm worried for mine and Bill's health over this. We're both 6 to our stomach and I've lost 7 pounds. And I'm like, I don't really give a fuck. If you fell in
I'd
a
look-
fucking grave tomorrow, I'd spit on it and then take a piss on your head.
I'd look at her and say, "Well, did you need to lose the 7 pounds?"
I was thinking the same thing.
Believe it or not, Holly
Ah,
is like a twig. Holly weighs 120 pounds soaking wet,
Wow.
but she screams about how she's fat.
Well, that's
You ready to go
her
outside? Come on. You go
It's
pee.
so dumb. It's just
Yeah.
the dumbest shit in
Well,
the world. Like,
sorry to hear that,
it's,
Nate.
Hey,
it's
hey,
all
Nate,
our fault.
Nate, tell Autumn I am sorry.
Yep.
That,
It's all good.
you know,
She was all
needs
calmed
to,
down.
She
and
needs
she
to
was
learn to
gonna try get
ignore that stuff. I learned to ignore shit like that years ago.
Yes, sir. Me too.
And I'm sorry. It's something you got to deal with in this lifetime anymore, the way people are. And you just learn to ignore that and let it
Yeah.
roll off your back and not care.
You ain't getting no rise out of me out of it.
Damn, my
Exactly.
dog is going
That's what I
crazy.
said. And if you get a rise out of me, it's just me being an asshole hothead because that's who I am.
If
If
you
you get
got
a
a
rise
rise
out
out
of-
of me, you did something to really piss me off.
But
Oh,
yeah, I just want to thank y'all for coming in and being here on this live stream.
going crazy.
It's been
Absolutely.
going on for about an hour longer than I planned it.
Damn, I
was
walked in my
shocked when
damn
you guys
house
were
and
still on.
I walked in the
thanks for
damn house
having
and my
us.
dog acts like she ain't never seen me before. Holy shit, she's going crazy.
Yeah, that sounds like my dog anytime I walk in.
She's in there doing damn circles in the living room and
Yep.
all kind of shit. You know, it's
Right.
funny though, because you know we got those floors in our house, the damn synthetic hardwood flours.
Uh-huh.
She's in there trying to run. She's doing a burnout and she ain't going nowhere. Her damn feet just moving
Try
like
that
hell.
with an 85-pound dog.
Yeah.
You guys have a good night. Thank you.
All right, y'all too, man. I'm
All
out
right.
of here. Thank you, Pink.
I'll talk to you later.
Appreciate it.
Take care, guys.
Thanks.
Have a good evening, and we're going to end this live stream, guys. And thanks for coming in. Thanks for being in the chat. If you're still in the chat, thanks for being here. It's been a blast, and I will see you on the next one. I am out of here.